Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. No. I don't want to do... Okay, so... Now we're on episode 5 now, aren't we?
Yeah, we're on episode 5.
Okay.
Rise from the ashes. Buckle in. This is a long one, dude.
Oh, no Maya.
No Maya as well.
Oh, well. Okay. Anime shot of a city. Alright, I can... That looks like a... Oh. Whoa.
This is symbolism because it's on the DS. Dude. 2 killers this time.
Who might...
Double the crime. Double the punishment. Phoenix Wright.
It's been 2 months since Maya left the office. 2 months without a single trial. I've had offers, but none I took. Why? That is, until the day that girl showed up. Why would you not take any of them?
He's not looking for money right now, I guess. He's just trying to figure out what's going on.
He was complaining about rent, like, at the beginning of every chapter.
Well, he probably got a pretty hefty payday from, Edgeworth.
Better damn well have been. February 22, let's see, 10:02 a.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Hey, we're 10 days away from having this match up.
Neato. Why do I come here to the office every day? It's not like I want to work. Yeah, nobody wants to work, but you know what? To make it in society, you gotta work. There you are, finally! Oh.
Keep that voice down. You have to keep that
Oh,
voice.
fuck no!
Where have you been?
I'm gonna do like a... She kind of looks like Maya. I'll do a slightly more mature Maya sound.
The entire case, they'll make... There's a lot of parallels with Maya.
Okay.
Where have you been? My sister's trial is tomorrow.
Phoenix, like, who the hell are you?
Who are you?
It doesn't matter who I am. It only matters who you are. The famous defense... The famous defense attorney, Mia Fey. Oh, you're not Mia Fey, are you?
Do I look like a Mia?
I'm sorry, but Miss Mia Fey no longer works here.
So you are the coffee boy?
I'm Phoenix Wright, a defense attorney.
Right. Wait! You're the Phoenix Wright? The Phoenix Wright from the Edgeworth murder case?
Yes, that's correct. It wasn't Edgeworth who was murdered, though.
That's a relief, then. You're better than nobody.
Thanks. I'm sorry? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm afraid I'm not taking cases right now.
But you are Phoenix Wright, right?
I just said my name.
The undefeated defense attorney?
Look, I'm not accepting any new cases. I'm sorry, but you'll have to try elsewhere.
Please! I'm out of time!
But...
Please, you have to help! It's my sister!
Ah, okay.
Notice the parallels?
I noticed the parallel. Maya? Could it be? Okay. I'll hear you out.
Really? Thank you so much! My name's Emma Sky. I'm a scientific investigator.
Scientific investigator? The literal opposite of a spirit medium.
Exactly.
Okay.
The two opposites of the scale.
Emma, was it? You're a scientific investigator?
Yes, that's right. Is something wrong?
No, it's just you seem kind of, jumpy. Or maybe just young?
Young? I'll be 16 years old this year.
Wow, okay, very young. Oh, I see. Wait, only 16? Glad we found out about that before we made any comments about her looks.
We just said she looks like Maya. That's all we really said.
Yeah, but she's cute, you know?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
Nothing wrong.
okay.
Nothing cute.
Yeah, there we go. I just shot myself in the foot. Never mind.
I'm set to be formally assigned to forensics in 3 more years. My work is becoming quite well known, at my age no less.
So what exactly is your current position then?
Well, legally speaking, I guess you'd call me an 11th grader. But I'm ready to do my job, at my age no less.
Great. Great. Another future professional in training.
Pretty good if she's 15 in the 11th grade.
So what's this case? So what's this about a case? You said the trial's tomorrow?
My sister didn't do it! She wouldn't stab someone to... She wouldn't stab someone with a knife, she wouldn't!
She's more of a gun person anyway.
So it's a murder case.
I don't care if there's a witness who saw her do it, she didn't do it! I know she didn't do it! It's a scientific fact!
And there's a witness.
Just talk to her! You have to talk to her!
Right. I suppose I will.
I promised her I'd bring her Mia Fey, but...
That's interesting. How would she know Mia? So you want to be a scientific investigator when you grow up?
Excuse me? I'm not a child. I'll have you know.
Still, it's good to have a goal, albeit a very unusual one.
I believe investigations should be done scientifically. Don't you?
Yeah. Sure can't fault her for lack of enthusiasm.
If this case is handled scientifically, I'm not sure my sister's name will be cleared.
Your sister?
I've been doing research, you know. I'm developing a new scientific method of case investigation. I'll show you when I'm done.
I look forward to it. Guess I should get down to the detention center and talk to her sister. Well, one more thing.
My sister asked for Mia specifically. This Mia Fey person, a few years below her in school.
So they went to the same school, huh?
She always told me to go to Mia if I ever needed a defense attorney. And, well, I need one.
Incidentally, Mia is a woman.
Now that you mention it, guess it is more of a woman's name than a man's.
Well, it's nice of you to help your sister out like this. You must be close. I guess not.
Oh.
Well, actually, when she gets like she is now, I kind of hate her.
Huh?
But she's my only family.
Your only family? What about your parents?
They died in a car accident when I was little.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yo, if you guys ever go to an anime world, anything like it, any kind of fiction, do not become a parent. Do not pipe
Parents
any
always die.
girl. Yeah, parents always die. You want to survive? Keep your dick in your pants.
We could assume Phoenix's parents are dead because they don't mention them.
And if you're a girl, keep your pants on.
All right, let's roll out.
Okay.
Oh, should we see Charlie the plant?
Ah, shoot. Okay, we'll do it a little later. Alright, so... You came with us, okay. I wonder what's wrong with Emma. Well, she just said she doesn't like how, her sister is right now. She got quiet all of a sudden as soon as we arrived. Zeke, you can be the older sister.
Okay. Guard, I thought I told you I didn't want visitors. Sorry, ma'am. It's just your sister. No excuses. Or did you not want a raise this year?
Huh?
Understood, ma'am.
What was that all about? What the hell?
Hi, Lana.
Funny. I seem to remember specifically telling you not to come here. Perhaps my memory is failing?
Look, I didn't want to come here either, okay? But your trial's tomorrow, and you still don't have a defense attorney.
I'll be the one in court tomorrow. This has nothing to do with you, Emma.
Actually, it has a lot to do with her. What the hell?
Isn't that right, Mr. Wright?
Jesus Christ. Hey, guys, we can't go with Mia or Maya a whole, chapter without them.
Right?
Oh, just reuse the face, change the hair. We're good. Hey, how do you know me?
Mia mentioned you. I've heard quite a lot, quite a bit.
I'm sorry. What exactly is it that you do?
My name is Lana Sky. I'm chief prosecutor for this district.
Oh, here we go again. You're a prosecutor? Two sisters, one a lawyer. Could this be a coincidence? Emma, Lana. I mean, they're just like...
Is something wrong, Mr. Wright?
Alright, the case.
There's something you should know from the start.
Which is...
The suspect in this case has confessed to the crime.
Huh?
Wait! But the suspect is...
Me. I did it. Well, Mr. Wright?
Nice knowing ya.
It's like, well, I mean, this was great. We're still in our 1 hour free consultation, so best of luck to you.
Well, why don't you begin by telling me exactly what happened?
The crime took place yesterday, February 21st at 5:15 p.m.
That's quite specific.
It was the witness's deposition. A witness clearly saw me committing the crime.
That was a bit of bad luck, wasn't it?
The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
The prosecutor's office, huh? In your subordinate's car trunk? Classy.
I was arrested on the spot, caught red-handed, as it were.
Well, that's just great. So, who was the victim?
An investigator with the police department. I suppose the correct term is detective.
Huh.
A detective?
Death was due to a loss of blood. He was stabbed once in the stomach.
Ow.
Yeah.
By you?
Death wasn't immediate, but the wound was fatal.
I see.
Allow me to repeat myself, Mr. Wright. The victim was a detective. You know what that means, don't you?
Uh-oh.
What? Mr. Wright, what does it mean?
Well, it means...
The police department will consider it a matter of pride to have me found guilty.
Oh, great.
They will use any means at their disposal to do so.
This case gets worse and worse with everything I learn.
Looks like Gumshoe isn't too keen on being able to help us, huh?
No, I have a feeling we're gonna have to do our old tricks to get him to talk. So you're the chief prosecutor?
That is correct. I'm responsible for overseeing every trial handled by prosecutors in this district. I'm sure the prosecutors have what they need to do the job and manage every aspect. Then where the hell were you with the whole, Von Karma situation then?
Oh, I was busy with my nails. I have to make sure the mani-pedi is absolutely perfect. Otherwise,
It's
I don't
on
get
fleek.
respected. I have
on
to have my
fleek.
nails shine in the courtroom. It gives a sense of pizzazz.
I'm a little I don't have a lot of things in here because I have to have some sort of animation when I'm in the courtroom. Everyone does. Those are my responsibilities in a nutshell.
That's an awfully large nutshell.
Still, I'm a little surprised. I would think you'd recognize the district chief prosecutor, Mr. Wright.
We have never met. Huh?
In fact, it seems impossible you wouldn't. Oh, there's a wound on her hand.
Oh!
Lana, what happened to your hand?
Oh, this? I cut myself by accident. It wasn't on fleet. When I stabbed him, I think. That is.
Huh?
I'm not very good at being a criminal, I suppose.
How am I supposed to defend this?
You gotta be on fleet, Phoenix, right?
Time to change the subject. Wait, she was in the class ahead of Mia, wasn't she? You were in school with Mia, correct? A few years above her?
Emma told you that too, did she?
Well, why not? I did drag him all the way here from his office.
Although it seems he has very little in common with Mia.
Hey!
It was in I was in my third year, and she was auditing class. She was different than the other students.
Different?
She was strong. She'd do anything to become a defense attorney. Anything. That was probably why she was attracted to me.
Excuse me?
Phoenix is finding out his boss, why.
Intellectually attracted, Lana was top of her class in school.
I was the best there was.
Oh,
I'm doing pretty good in school too, by the way.
it sounds a bit different when Emma says it.
Well, Mr. Wright,
Excuse me?
as you could plainly see, I'm admitting my guilt. I think it's safe to say there's no way you can take this case. None.
But Lana! Why? Why are you doing this to me? You never think of anyone but yourself!
New theme here. Huh?
I know you didn't do it, Lana. I know! So how can you say you did? If I lose you, I'll be all alone. I hate you, Lana!
Well, damn.
Mr. Wright,
Yes?
I believe our discussion here is ended. The rest, I leave to you.
You mean you're requesting my services as your defense?
Don't lose any sleep over it. Your client has confessed, after all. The case is over.
Right. I'll do what I can to get to the bottom of this. What the fuck are we doing? Lana has confessed to the crime, yes. But something doesn't fit. It's that look in Emma's eyes. There's something else going on here, and I'm going to find out what.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright.
Huh? About what?
My sister, she's not always like that, you know.
I just never expected to be defending another prosecutor again.
She's changed a lot. She used to be so gentle, always smiling. Everybody liked her.
I see. Sorry, but I'm having trouble imagining that. What happened to her?
I don't know for certain myself. I think maybe she's, well, maybe not.
Sounds like there's something there that defies a simple scientific explanation. Let's go check out this underground parking at the prosecutor's office, shall we?
Okay.
Okay.
Let's check out Charlie before we leave.
Mia's plant. Charlie. I've been taking care of him in Mia's absence. Oh, in Maya's absence. Okay.
Hey, Charlie. He's my favorite character.
So this is the lot where it all happened.
Looks like they're still investigating.
Funny that my first visit to the prosecutor's office should be like this.
Hey, everyone! Keep up the good work!
Hey! What are you thinking?
Well, they are going to be my coworkers for well, they are going to be my coworkers 3 years from now and all. No harm in saying hello.
Actually, there is. You know attorneys aren't supposed to examine crime scenes?
I'm trying not to stand too much. I'm trying not to stand out too much here, see?
Hey there!
Oh, it's gonna be Gumshoe. I'm calling it.
You expecting to go unnoticed to hear Oh, this character!
Partner?
You expect to go around unexpected this partner?
Partner?
It's this guy, yes!
Who the hell are you?
What do we have here? Looks like a Bambi got loose from the ranch and is up to no good. Folks gotta learn to keep them doggies tied down, partner.
Mr. Marshall!
It's this
Holy
guy,
crap.
yes!
Marshall? Looks more like a sheriff to me.
Looky here, Bambina. I know how you feel. But this is my gang's gold strike, see?
Strike?
This is our claim, our territory, with a mother load of evidence. If you're fixing to mess with what's ours, you'll regret it, partner. You know what dreams cacti out in the desert dream? You want to?
What is this guy talking about? What the? He's drinking on the job!
You head along home now. Happy trails, Bambita. I love that guy.
The fuck?
I forgot he's in this.
Oh, he appears again later?
No, I forgot that. Like I said, I've played all these games, so I know all these characters, but I just don't know in which case they're in.
Ah. Was that, Hombre, a friend of yours?
Kind of, sort of. Yeah, he's a detective.
Who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems? Oh, who thinks he's a sheriff from the Wild West, it seems? Oh, so we can slide. That's a nice car. Oh wow! How did they get the chalk like that? Oh, it's tape.
It's a tape outline.
Jesus Christ!
There's the
Find
obvious
a
thing
body
we need to
like
check.
that. All right. Well, let's just.
Yeah, let's check the obvious. Oh,
What's
there you
this? A wallet? Excuse me, officer.
Wait! What are you doing, Mr. Wright?
What am I doing? I just found this wallet, so I'm handing it over to the police.
I don't believe it! This is a real basic. Anything at a crime scene is evidence. Let's be scientific about this, please. Just put it in your pocket. How is this scientific? Sounds like theft to me.
She's just like Maya. She got that, like, criminal spirit.
Oh, God. Wallet. Foldable wallet found at the scene of the crime.
Okay, we're about to be introduced to a new mechanic here.
Okay, there seems to be something inside. Right, because this chapter was made specifically for the DS.
Yep.
I'm called to duty already, and at my tender age. Here, I'll teach you the trick to examine evidence in detail, okay?
By the way her eyes are sparkling, I can tell she's been waiting for this.
Okay. Now, look at the court record.
Okay.
You have to be sure to examine evidence carefully on all sides. Now let's start examining from every angle.
Okay.
Oh, look! I think there might be a clue in here.
So to rotate it like that, you just click and drag, and I guess on the DS, it'd be the touchscreen.
Yep.
You should check it out with a press of space.
Okay. This is an ID card. Sergeant Bruce Goodman, ID 5842189.
See? Well, isn't scientific investigation useful?
I guess, though I don't see what science has to do with it.
We could do that to every single one of our evidence now.
Okay. An
And it's
investigator
highly required.
has just found it. Okay.
Let's be sure to examine every piece of evidence we find.
I guess I've got to be on my toes from now on. Okay.
Examine it. I know you want to.
The door?
No, not
Look!
the door.
A door! This must mean something!
I'm not sure that doors mean anything.
No, it won't open! A mysterious lock!
I failed to see what's mysterious about it.
Mr. Wright, you need to learn to enjoy life more.
Let's finish our investigation first, shall we? Ladder.
There it is.
Ahaha! A ladder!
That's a step ladder.
What's the difference? In scientific terms, please. Scientific, huh? Look at the basic nature of things, Mr. Wright.
That all seems so horribly familiar somehow.
I love the ladder discourse in this game.
Look! A stylish glass-walled room! Very nice!
You could see the whole parking lot from in there.
It says, security! Perhaps it's a cafe?
Yes, cafe security.
Oh, God. Oh, my God. Huh?
Cafe security. Yeah, that must be it. Let's check it out later.
I hate to break it to you, but that's probably just a security guard office.
You know, I scored 97 on my science test the other day.
Too bad they don't have a test for common sense. What do you have to
Damn!
That one took a second to click, but
Phoenix Wright.
Roastmaster Phoenix Wright.
This man has to put up with so much. Let's just be real.
I wonder what you happened to got on your history test. Or do we want to know?
This is where the car leaves the lot.
There are arrows on the ground. The arrows on the ground make it look like more of an entrance.
What are you talking about? It's plainly an exit.
Well, maybe it's both? Kind of dual purpose?
Ahaha! The theory of relativity. What? I've got to write this down. Hey, Mr. Wright! Maybe you know what Mr. Relativity
Wait, was Mr. Relative...
was Was Mr. Relativity German or was he British?
Mr. Relativity? Are you sure that was his name? What?
This girl's crazy.
Very. Alright, well, there's gotta be a few more things. Okay, a phone.
Here's a phone. Let's see if it works.
Hey, don't touch stuff we don't need to be touching.
I can't hear anything. My ears! No, my ears! Maybe it's due to the
Barometric pressure! What is she babbling about?
Hey, what did you just say?
See? You can hear just fine. The phone's broken. Good lord.
It's crazy. Cray
Woman,
cray.
I swear.
This wall is in our way.
It's got a faucet for water.
Wait, I know. This wall is merely a facade, hiding the truth. This is no wall, but a water tank.
I fail to see how it makes any difference either way. Okay. The barrels. An oil drum. Looks like it's filled with water.
It's heavy. I can't even budge it.
The drum over here is on its side.
Wait, I know. I'll hide in here and do a stakeout.
I think you'll probably just get arrested. In fact, you may not even have to hide in the drum to get arrested.
What? I am not suspicious.
Okay. I guess that's it for here.
It's everything.
Okay, well, let's slide on over.
Well, no time to waste. Let's get hunting for clues. I wonder what this is.
Well, oh wait,
Well, partner, looks like you got no intention of going home quietly.
Oh, you're still here.
The sheriff!
Like I said before, this here's our claim. You best be moseling along, unless you be fixing to bite the bullets.
Gah! Scary! Could you tell us just one thing? Who owns that car?
Well, the little filly's got a good nose on her. You want to know who rides that red Mustang with the body of her, a body in her saddle, eh?
Please!
No problem, partner. About time to victual anyway. About time for victuals anyway. Get yourself to the saloon up to the 12th floor of the prosecutor's office. Might just find you a cerveza you like.
Cerveza?
Cerveza you like.
Does he mean, like, I don't know.
Like food, I think.
Prosecutor's office? Where does this guy think he is? And when, for that matter?
Note to self. Look up Vittles Saloon Cerveza.
Maybe we should check out room 1202. The High Prosecutor's office. Well,
In any case, stay away from the car. You can look around here all you like, just keep your paws off our claim.
right. Great.
Great! Maybe there are some clues around here, Mr. Wright. Let's check it out.
Excuse me?
Were you two all set?
Us?
Is this another character? Oh. What's this? She couldn't be.
You're selling lunches here? This is a crime scene.
You want to take her, or lunch lady, or...
Hello. Half and half, was it? Oh, thanks. And you, sir?
Yes?
Some
Ooh,
crunchy goodness coming at you.
Ooh.
that looks really good.
I would eat that.
I think that's like pork chocolate.
That looks really nice. Thanks. Interesting way of doing business.
This area is off limits to anyone without clearance, especially passerby. Or are you officers? No, but you don't exactly look like the type to have clearance. Well, that's hardly a way to greet someone. Even if my days as the cough-up queen are over. Cough-up? Huh?
She's selling food.
The cough-up... I'm not even gonna
Like she's throwing up.
Yeah, I know. I'm not even gonna begin to analyze it.
You know, I'm feeling kind of full. Maybe I'll pass on lunch. I'm quite connected to this case, you see. The images are burned into my eyes, you might say. Yes, all the sordid secrets. Secrets? Dear me, you are a slow one, aren't you?
Oh.
Ooh.
I'm referring to the murder, the stabbing of that detective. What?
A witness clearly saw me commit the crime.
You mean you're the witness my sister was talking about? Please, cough up, Queen. Tell us what happened. The name is Angel Star. Don't you go forgetting it. Or before you know it, I'll have you whimpering at my heels. Yes, ma'am! She means it! Okay, alright.
She has one gentle eye and one serious eye. She can only show one at a time.
Give me a... What do you mean? I can't move over? I saw a cell phone on the ground.
We can't do anything on that car. Remember what the sheriff said?
Bro, but I saw a cell phone down there. We need it.
We can't.
Ugh.
Like anything you would examine on that right side would have triggered that cutscene.
That's bullshit. I need that cell phone. Oh, yay.
Let's talk to Angel here.
Somehow, I knew. Yesterday was a day of destiny. I knew something was going to happen. Just like I know the daily special on Friday every week is salmon.
Destiny? Was yesterday special for some reason?
You're a defense attorney, right? You should know then. You should know the foul misdeeds of the evil ones who haunt this den of inequity.
Inequality.
It's inequity.
Evil ones? Prosecutors, they have no qualms at all about blackening the names of the innocent.
Well, after meeting Edgeworth, I can't exactly disagree.
Right? We've met some terrible prosecutors.
Actually, all the prosecutors we've gone up against, save for that one bald guy, were actual scumbags.
And yesterday they paid homage to the most evil one of all. They gave an award for King of Prosecutors. What a farce. So she's saying there was some sort of prosecutors convention yesterday? I was almost compelled to lance their lunches with something foul. Do you have a personal grievance against prosecutors or something? Or is there some kind of scientific evidence behind this, evil? Young miss, mock me at your own risk.
You'll soon find out why they call me the cough-up queen.
Ew!
The most heinous of all the evil ones. The one they awarded yesterday. It was in his car they found the body. His car?
Yep.
Lana's a woman.
No, the winner of the award, King of Prosecutors, that's his car.
Oh, okay.
Proof that he devours the evilest of lunches of all. Oh, wait. Proof that he devours the evilest lunches of all. Really?
Really? What? I'm totally confused! One thing's clear. This lunch lady has something against prosecutors. So what exactly was it that you witnessed, Miss Star?
It was a fascinating spectacle, to be sure.
I now feel I know what they say when they talk about a woman's wrath.
To see Lana Skye wield that knife so.
Her knife flashed in anger, bringing him to a sad end.
It was truly a sight to see. You mean you saw the criminal
Wait,
You mean you saw the very moment of the crime?
the sound of his silvery ties to this world being cruelly cut still rings in my ears. And the rhythmic beat of Lana Skye's knife. Wait a second. You know Lana Skye?
He hates all prosecutors. Of course he does.
Of course. It's quite a feat becoming a chief prosecutor. How many lunchboxes of sin did she pack to make that journey, I wonder?
She's always traveled light.
Now, why would this pretty Oh, no, that's Phoenix. Now, why would this pretty lunch lady know the chief prosecutor's name?
Could we ask you a bit about yourself, Miss Star?
I come here every day to sell lunches. I import only the freshest and best from the Far East. For some reason, the boxed lunches are a hit here.
Why not make the lunches here rather than import them?
Did you say something?
No!
Only true connoisseurs can understand. What the fuck? That fish has 2 heads!
It's two fish, I believe. Oh no, it cut right down the middle. Like it was filleted down the middle. So that's 2 sides of the head.
Oh. Kind of reminds me of,
Oh no.
What? What? Zeke?
Is that no, that's not a trilobite. Okay, I was about to say that she's talking about Okay, read what she just said. Do you know what a trilobite is?
Oh, hold on. The kind you can only tell someone who has tried General Tso's trilobite lunch set. General Tso is a sauce.
Yep. This is a trilobite.
General
Here, I'll
Tso's.
show
Oh,
you.
okay, so that's the type of fish it is.
Mm-hmm.
No,
That's not a trilobite though. That's not a trilobite.
This I don't know why, but this just made me remember a video I saw of a dude cutting apart live crabs.
Yeah, it's kind of messed up.
Yeah, no, it's exquisite seafood is quite brutal to make. Okay, so this is a trilobite. Oh, these creatures.
Yeah, you know Kabuto and Kabutops from
Yeah.
Pokemon? Yeah, that's what they're based off of.
Yeah,
super cool creatures.
They're extinct now, but okay, so that's
the horseshoe crab is the closest thing we have to them nowadays.
right. So this is a trilobite. Okay. So that's that.
Never mind. You win.
I don't even want to appreciate part of a trilobite's flavor.
Anyway, I come here every day to sell lunches.
My boyfriend works in the security room here at the prosecutor's office.
Your boyfriend?
See the security room over there? The glass-walled booth? I sell my lunches, and since I'm here anyway, I drop in to see him. Since you're here anyway, I guess selling lunches is more important than romance.
So, to scientifically analyze the data available so far...
That's such a cute little sprite right there.
I know. She's adorable.
You, Miss Star, are a lunch vendor with an ulterior motive for coming here.
Why would you say that out loud? Useful analysis, not. Did you have a bad experience with the prosecutor, Miss Star? I sense some hostility. Hostility? Ha! Perhaps. Prosecutors are all alike, and the bigger they get, the worse they smell. Kind of like 10-day-old clams in the chowder.
Ew.
I can't even eat shellfish, and yet that sounds disgusting. I wonder if Miss Star was involved in some sort of legal trouble in the past.
That'd be a sure cause of food poisoning. Scientifically speaking, of course. I mean, now you're talking, cough-up queen.
I thought she was just a lunch vendor, but now I'm not so sure. Okay. What happens if I present my attorney's badge? A defense attorney must be able to fight. How about you? Do you think you can win? How about tackling Lunchland's Pickle Supreme lunchbox? That's
Ew.
gross.
Wow, it's really crunchy.
What the hell? Why would you eat that? A box of pickles. Kind of a sad lunch, if you ask me.
Hi,
Okay.
prosecutor's office.
All right.
1202.
Oh my god, the Steel Samurai. What
Guess
the
whose
hell?
car this was?
Wait, what?
Do you, look.
Oh, no way. Don't tell me it's Edgeworth. No fun. They put a dead body in Edgeworth's car?
The man can't stop gaining L's.
Oh!
This is the kind of rooms that screams, I can do the job. Quite a change from your office, really.
Thanks.
Oh, look, there's a trophy here.
A trophy? What? That shield?
It takes real nerve to display stuff like this. Whoever's office this is, they must be a real stuck-up jerk.
Phoenix Wright. You never tire of prying into other people's business, do you?
That voice.
It's the boy! It's the boy!
It's the boy!
The man, the myth, the legend, Edgeworth!
Long time no see, Edgeworth.
Huh? Ah! Mr. Edgeworth!
Huh? You know him from somewhere?
Of course! I'm his biggest fan! My sister introduced us once and...
Right. Her sister is the chief prosecutor and all.
Well, what brings you here? I'll warn you. I've been known to be a real stuck-up jerk.
No! Did I? No! It was just Mr. Wright here.
Hey! Don't blame me!
We're just here to investigate a murder case.
Murder?
A body was found in this nasty, bright red sports car in the parking lot.
That would be my car. What of it? The face Edward's giving.
What? Your car?
I'll say one thing. She certainly can scream. Okay, let's,
Edgeworth does not look impressed.
unamused Edgeworth.
Unamused Edgeworth.
So the body was found in your car?
Go ahead, say it right. You think I did it, don't you? After you went through all the trouble to help me last year, no less.
No, we don't think you did it. I mean, it was my sister who stabbed him. Wait, no, she didn't do that. I mean,
Jesus Christ!
Shut up! Wait. So you're the chief prosecutor's little sister, then?
Yes, sir! Emma Sky! It's nice to meet you again.
Now, that didn't sound forced at all.
Ah, now I remember. You've really grown. I'll admit, it was a surprise for me, too. To think that my own car would be the scene of a murder. More surprising still, I'm being forced to prove my superior's guilt.
Oh, God damn it. I can understand. Wait, what did you say?
Lena Sky is the chief prosecutor, the top prosecutor in the district. She can't prosecute herself, so I'll be the prosecutor at the trial tomorrow.
You? Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, snap.
Jesus.
Oh, to be honest, it's a bit of a miracle I'm still here at all.
What do you mean?
Rumors. You've heard the rumors about me, haven't you?
Miles Edgeworth. It's hard to remember a time when there weren't rumors about this guy. Forging evidence, arranging false testimonies, illegal searches, you name it. Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the...
This is Edgeworth.
Oh,
Thanks to you, my innocence was established in the trial at the end of last year. However, there are some who say I'm the one responsible for my current incident.
what? That's crazy!
Some people need very little excuse to think ill of others. It's a fact in life. Impossible to stop.
That is very true.
But
Some of them even go so far as to prevent me with toys like this. They think it's funny.
Toys? That bronze shield? There's got to be a story behind that one.
Chief Prosecutor Sky? Yes, we first worked together on a case 2 years ago. It was my first big case.
that's right. I remember.
2 years ago. I wasn't even a lawyer yet.
Since then, I've always felt that she looked out for me. It appears I was mistaken.
Mistaken? Why? I mean, I know she's not the warmest person, but I'm sure she felt some responsibility for you.
Then, why? Why did she stab someone in the trunk of my car? Not only that, she stabbed him with my knife.
Oh.
What? Mr. Edgeworth, your knife was the murder weapon?
To be specific, it was the knife I keep in my toolbox in the trunk of my car.
The murder weapon, usually in Edgeworth's toolbox, traces a victim's blood, no prints. Edgeworth.
What?
Are you sure you didn't do it?
He's like, right? Give me that knife.
Oh, no, I don't think you need the knife.
Knife. Now,
No.
bitch.
No. Emma, take the knife. Run away. Come on, can't he take a joke?
You have a strange sense... You have a strange sense of humor, Mr. Wright.
Okay, so let's take a look at this statue. I've been wondering, what the heck is this?
It has a big K on it.
I love prosecutors.
Huh? What's that?
It's the King of Prosecutors trophy.
King of Prosecutors?
It's a great honor. They send that shield to the best prosecutor each year. What? So?
So that K, that's...
K stands for king?
Yeah, you got a problem with that? I didn't design the thing.
King of Prosecutors. Kind of like Employee of the Month, only better.
Yeah, but if I get named Employee of the Month, I don't want a friggin' trophy.
You don't want a trophy?
No, I'd rather have an extra 10 bucks in my paycheck. Take whatever money it costs to make that trophy, just put it in my paycheck. That's what I would want for, like, Employee of the Month. We can still
Check
examine.
the chessboard real quick. This is actually pretty cool.
Okay.
Hey, a chessboard.
I'm not too up on my chess, but it looks like blue's in a bit of a tight spot.
The red knights have surrounded the blue pawn.
Huh?
Those horses are Those horses are mounted knights. Their swords have really sharp edges. And check out that poor pawn. His head is kind of spiky. Kind of reminds me of you.
Oh, gracious.
Mr. Edgeworth must be an avid chess player. What's wrong, Mr. Wright?
Edges surrounding a pawn with spiky hair.
Nah, it's nothing.
Okay, we have to present the trophy to Edgeworth.
Well, hold on. I wanna keep looking at stuff.
My, my, my! What an amazing bouquet! Just right for Mr. Edgeworth.
No kidding. Hey, there's a card on it. Back from the dead. Wendy!
You remember who that is, don't
I remember
you?
who that is. Wendy? I've heard that name somewhere before.
And beside it, a giant steel samurai! Wow! I want one!
Huh? There's something written on the bottom of his foot. Between a rock... Oh my god. Between a rock and a hard place. Wendy.
Wendy, is she Mr. Edgeworth's fiance?
Just in case you forgot.
I don't think so. Okay, how about the tea set?
Ooh, cute! What a pretty tea set!
I go more for the instant tea bags myself.
Amazing! The drawer is filled with packets of tea leaves! They're all sorted by place of origin and flavor! Look at this royal blend! What an exquisite, splendid concoction!
There's such thing as taking a hobby too far. Okay, ladder.
Whoa! These are all the case files? They're stacked up to the ceiling! There's even a ladder!
Odd. I thought Edgeworth wasn't good with heights.
He must have someone get them for him.
Yeah, seems
Yeah,
about right.
he does.
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
He must study these case reports so closely! He's so cool!
You wouldn't say that if you saw him sweating bullets up on the ladder. He's like right here, is he not?
Yeah, he's just kind of sitting here. It's like, these idiots are, these idiots are insulting me.
Why am I letting these idiots run around my office?
Yeah, they're just kind of like breaking crap. I'm just imagining them breaking crap. The tea leaves are just spreading all over their place. Emma's just like on the ladder, just like a monkey. And Edward's just sitting there like, get the fuck out of my office.
A work desk. It's quite tidy, and as one might expect.
What a nice desk! Easy to use and easy on the eyes. It's polished so well I can see my own reflection.
Strange. Why did I just picture Detective Gumshoe?
Maybe I'll take that name plaque as a souvenir.
Don't. He'll sue you. Ah, the windows.
Oh, there we go.
Whoa! What a view! It must be nice having an office on the 12th floor.
I guess you would feel important.
Incidentally, were you to jump out this window, the time until impact with the ground would be...
Why are you calculating that?
She's a little gremlin, that's why.
Got it! Approximately 3.23 seconds.
That's handy to know. This has got to be his father's suit, no doubt.
Wow! This jacket is even lacier than his usual one. This must be his lucky trial jacket.
Lucky jacket, right. I've never seen him wear it.
I'm sure there's a story behind why it's in a frame. Maybe it'll be naughty. And I'll take a picture.
Oh, wait. Oh, no.
Maybe I'll be naughty and take a picture.
That's great, sweetheart.
Oh, no.
She's getting way too excited about this. Okay, the trophy again.
So that's the King of Prosecutors shield, huh?
Well done, Edgeworth. You must be proud to be the King of Prosecutors.
Congratulations, King of Prosecutors!
Please, stop saying that.
That still doesn't explain one thing. Why is the tip of the shield broken off?
It's presented to Edgeworth.
Okay.
He's like, get out of my office.
So basically, this says you were the best of the best last year, huh?
You can take that foolish grin elsewhere, right? I lost a day of work to receive that travesty. Travesty.
Huh? Why is that?
I had to go to the police department to receive that broken shield.
The police department?
Yes, right next to the police station downtown. You've been there, haven't you?
Where Detective Gumshoe works? Yeah.
I was wondering something about your shield. Why is it broken?
What does it matter? I've got more important things to worry about.
Oh, right.
He doesn't seem too concerned about his award, for better or for worse.
Yesterday was a very busy day for the prosecutor's office.
Maybe we should ask him more about yesterday?
Okay. Could you tell me more about yesterday? The day of the murder?
Yesterday was the annual cleaning day at the prosecutor's office.
Cleaning day?
Working with the police department, we sort and file all evidence for solved cases. We call it evidence transferal.
Wiping your hands of old cases, in other words.
Oh, and another thing. A ceremony was held at the police department. There's an annual review and the awards for outstanding police officers and prosecutors.
And that's when you got the shield?
I was at the police department yesterday afternoon. I got back here at 5:12. The crime was 5:15.
Oh, the crime was...
5:15.
Okay, so did they say? I don't remember them saying a time for the crime.
That's what Laura told us.
Ah, okay. That's very precise.
People feel like myself and Mr. Edgeworth pride ourselves on our precision, Mr. Wright.
No, I place little faith in my memory. The only thing I trust is solid evidence.
Edgeworth's parking stub added to the court record.
This is the parking stub from my underground from the underground lot.
The murder took place around 5:15.
So the murder happened right after you got back.
What, right? I'd appreciate if you direct that suspicious glare elsewhere.
Who the fuck?
Excuse me, Mr. Edgeworth, and anywhere on the premise?
I'm Edgeworth. What is it?
I'm here, sir, at the request of the chief, sir. I've got a report, sir.
Report. What? Did you find new evidence in the case against Chief Prosecutor Sky?
I don't like the way this conversation is going at all.
Sky, sir. No, sir. No name of that kind, sir. Not on this report, sir.
I think I just heard Edgeworth's lid blow.
Mr. Edgeworth's lid isn't on very tight, is it?
Made a clear request to the police department, did I not? I need to focus on the trial tomorrow, so don't bring me anything unrelated.
Sir, but sir, I'm just following orders, sir. They told me to bring this to you. I'm aware of the
Give me your name.
Yes, sir. Meekins, sir. Officer Meekins.
I think you're giving him too, deep of a voice for, that name.
Okay.
I'm just messing with you.
I can go higher.
Meekins, kind of like meek, he's supposed to be kind of
All right, I got something in mind.
Calorie. Right. Officer Meekins, take your report and leave. And good luck with that raise next month.
But sir, I didn't know.
There you
better?
go. Yeah, I think that'll work with a name like Meekins.
Okay.
But sir, I didn't know.
Poor guy. Looks like he was absent on the day they gave out brains and good luck.
Oh, damn, he is on fire. Phoenix.
Roast Master Phoenix! Damn!
He woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Right.
Yes, sir! Ah, you caught me off guard!
As you can see, I'm busy. You may leave now.
Let's do what he says, Mr. Wright.
The victim was a detective from the same department as that patrolman just now. Go down to the police department. You can ask more there.
Oh, maybe we can talk to Gumshoe!
Hey, the boy!
I'm trying to throw my jacket on the bed, but just fell on. Okay, there we go. Thanks. He seems to have finally calmed down at least. All
Bye,
right.
Edgeworth.
There we go.
The
The hell?
There's the blue badger.
That's the stupidest looking thing I've ever seen.
Remember the chief talking about the blue badger in the previous case? The little stuffed animal toy?
Unfortunately.
That's it, but as a cardboard cutout.
Right.
Whew, we're finally here. Why would they put the police department so far away from the prosecutor's office?
Beats me. That took almost 30 minutes by taxi, and traffic wasn't even that bad. The police department, huh? I've only ever been to criminal affairs next door. Hold on. What's that? Oh, if only you could
It's
see.
the blue badger!
If only you could see my face right now, you would see how unamused and weirded out I am.
Disturbing! Why does it undulate like that?
Or is it undulate?
Why does it undulate like that?
Oh, wait, I know. This is the Blue Badger. They're trying to make him the police mascot.
Wow, Mr. Wright! You sure know a lot about police. Still, he does seem familiar somehow.
Forget the Blue Badger. Who's that next to him?
Someone appears to be dancing with the Blue Badger. Uh-oh, he noticed me.
He sure is running over here fast.
I think I know who this is.
Hey! The boy! The
Hey,
man!
pal! What are you doing here?
That's my line, Detective Gumshoe. Specifically, why are you dancing over there?
What? Well...
Well, at least he doesn't seem to be busy. This is our chance to get information.
Hey! I'll have you know I'm a very busy man, pal.
Okay.
I'll give you one word of advice, pal. You better not agree to defend the suspect in this case.
What? Why not?
Huh? Well, it's just that the chief prosecutor has confessed to the crime. She says she summoned the detective to the prosecutor's office and she killed him.
But what if she's not telling the truth?
Yes, well, no. Come on, pal. There's plenty of evidence against her.
But what if the evidence was faked?
Hey, pal. Can I speak to you for a second?
Huh? Me?
Why is this little girl so peeved at me?
I don't know, man. It's just like Maya 2.0. Just roll with it. She's a relative of the suspect. She's Lana Sky's sister.
Oh, the chief prosecutor's little sister?
Just please investigate this carefully, okay? Scientifically!
Yes, sir! Oh, by the way, you might want to keep your voices down. You don't want to be overheard using words like faked.
Huh?
It's a sensitive issue with us these days.
So, what are you doing here, Detective Gumshoe?
Me? Oh, well, nothing really. They kicked me out of criminal affairs.
What?
Aww.
Detective Gumshoe? What did you do this time?
What do you mean this time?
Then, what happened? I know things are busy right now. I mean, with my sister's case and all.
It's true. We never had a chief prosecutor murdered anyone before. Only the highest ranked people are being let into criminal affairs now. The lowest ranking guys in there is our chief of detectives. They're not letting any of us rank and file detectives in at all.
None of you?
I know this is an important trial, but isn't that a little odd?
So anyway, I thought I'd spend the day getting the Badger dance down pat. You go, Gumshoe.
Isn't there anything else you could be doing?
Chief of Police himself is directing this investigation, pal. And Officer Marshall was assigned to the underground parking lot.
Officer Marshall?
Now that I think about it, Emma did seem to know that Marshall guy.
A patrolman in charge of the crime scene. It's unheard of, pal! This is a little weird.
I guess
let's show the ID.
Okay.
What he knows about Goodman.
Detective Gumshoe, what can you tell me about this?
Oh my god.
What?
Officer Goodman.
No.
Son of a bitch.
No. Why? Why did you have to do that? Why did you feel it necessary to do that?
I don't know.
Read your damn line.
Huh? Hey pal, this is a detective's ID card. You can't just keep that. You had to turn it in to the police. It's people like you that get me in so much trouble all the time.
Meaning Detective Gumshoe must drop his card a lot.
Let's see. Bruce Goodman. Goodman. Sounds familiar. Nah, my mistake.
Damn it, Gumshoe.
But didn't you work together in...
Whoa! Now I remember! Bruce Goodman! He's the victim!
Oh my god. That's what I thought.
Can you tell us more, Detective Gumshoe?
Found in Edgeworth's car. Stabbed with Edgeworth's knife. What would drive Chief Prosecutor Sky to do such a thing? Wait, I mean, sure, of course someone else really did it. Someone must have had a grudge against Mr. Edgeworth.
The car and the knife do seem a little too well organized to be a coincidence.
Poor Mr. Edgeworth. What could have happened?
We have to find out a little more about what's going on with Edgeworth.
All right, let's talk to Gumshoe a little bit more about Goodman himself.
Maybe we should present this real fast.
Hey, that's it! That's the King of Prosecutor World award that Mr. Edgeworth got yesterday.
Were you at the award ceremony, Detective Gumshoe?
Of course, pal! I got an award for diligence myself.
Huh. Ah! Congratulations.
I was wondering why the... I was wondering, why is the award a shield? And why is it broken?
Oh, there's a reason. I'll tell you what it is later.
Apparently he's forgotten.
But I was proud of Mr. Edgeworth for winning that award.
Yeah, I think you're the only one.
Even with all the naysayers in the prosecutor office.
Naysayers? Must be because of the rumors. Okay, so... Okay, we got two more. So this ID card belonged to the victim?
He was a detective like myself. Detective Bruce Goodman.
Don't you think it's strange? I mean, why would the victim's ID card be lying on the ground where we found it?
Well, Detective Goodman should have been at the police department yesterday. There was evidence transfer for a case he handled 2 years ago.
Evidence transfers. Mr. Edgeworth mentioned that too. But Detective Goodman was killed at the prosecutor's office.
Well, that's the thing. It's hard to say this, but... Word is that Chief Prosecutor Sky called him out there, to the parking lot.
And Lana's confessing as much.
He's in a tough spot. Again.
Poor Edgeworth. Again? Oh, bloody Heisenberg.
Well, it all started with the murder of that defense attorney, Hammond.
But Mr. Edgeworth was found innocent!
Listen, pal. There have always been rumors about Mr. Edgeworth. Forging evidence, making deals with witnesses. Nothing outright, but there were always whispered rumors. Ever since he was accused of murder, no one's whispering. They're practically shouting.
Yikes.
But there's no evidence against him!
Well, Mr. Edgeworth always had unusually strong ties to the department higher-ups. It's only natural that people would be suspicious.
I had no idea he was under the gun.
Anyway, this latest case has started a new rumor. People say the only reason he took this case is because he's aiming for the chief prosecutor's position himself.
What?
But I know the truth, pal. Nobody wants to be the one who has to prosecute the chief prosecutor. Mr. Edgeworth is biting the bullet on this one. He's doing this for all of us.
There's got to be something
Let's
around here.
Yeah, let's check this guy out.
I was wondering about that.
What? The dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece.
You made this, Detective Gumshoe?
The chief threw together some designs, and I just did my thing, pal.
Nice work.
It's battery powered, so I could go anywhere. There's no switch, so just dance until the battery dies.
Huh.
Poor Blue Badger, fated to dance until he drops.
Okay, Blue Badger panel, a work of art designed by the Chief of Detectives and created by Detective Gumshoe. Why does the tune sound like an ice cream truck?
And that's all I know about that. I'm not officially on the case, you know.
Thank you!
Why aren't you handling the case, Detective Gumshoe? We met the guy who is... What was his name? The guy in the parking lot?
That'd be Officer Marshall. He was appointed directly by the chief of police.
Officer Marshall. Is he some kind of Wild West sheriff or something?
No, Jake Marshall's just a regular officer.
Okay, so his name's Jake Marshall.
From West LA.
Ah. I don't like him already.
Well, I mean, we're in LA right now, dude.
Blech. For a moment there, I wasn't sure.
Look, pal, let me try to make things a little easier for you. Show them this, and they'll let you examine the crime scene. Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Received from Detective Gumshoe allows bearer to investigate the crime scene.
Hey, cool.
I'll be surprised if this gets us anywhere.
Just act like you're supposed to be there, and no one will look at you twice, pal.
Oh, I can still examine it.
I was wondering about that.
What, the dancing blue badger? It's my masterpiece. I think we've done this already.
Oh, did we?
Yep.
Yeah, I don't want to look at this anymore. Yeah.
If I remember correctly, that will have something to do with the case.
The usual wanted posters are hanging up on the bulletin board. I've never seen a real wanted poster, actually.
I'm trying to think. I think I've seen one in like a post office.
In the post office, of all places.
Yeah. Public forum place, you know?
Fair enough. Do you know this face? If do, dial 911.
You know, Mr. Wright, I've always thought it was kind of funny. I've never seen anyone who looked like the people in these posters. They hardly even look human.
She has a point. The detectives in there look pretty busy.
Just imagine right now! Behind those doors, a police drama in action!
Somehow the thought fails to excite me. Look, that patrolman is saluting the other guy. He must be a detective. And then I said, oh wait, that's the police.
And then I said, hey, you do that, your soup will get cold, buddy.
That's hilarious, sir. I laughed so hard I cried.
I guess he wasn't saluting. He was wiping tears from his eyes.
They make a good pair. Police car!
Mr. Wright, do you know why patrol cars are painted black and white?
No idea. Why?
Well, I think they're designed after a panda.
A panda.
Not that I have any scientific proof. It's just a theory.
Do you mind me asking how you came up with that theory?
It was when I was on a school trip. I saw a patrol car and it came to me. We had just been at the zoo, see?
What about zebras? Or did they not have those at your zoo? Anything?
They're based off of pandas.
Okay.
It's confirmed.
I always get excited when I come to a police station.
That you are a very rare type of person.
Remember, she wants to be forensics, so makes sense.
I get that. But still, even if I worked like at a police station, I could never see myself getting excited to come in.
Oh boy, 3 a.m.
Oh boy, 3 a.m. Time to go frickin', I don't know, read files about domestic violence.
Yeah, different strokes for different folks, you know?
Fair enough. Why is that?
It feels like I've jumped into a movie.
Huh?
You know, with all the police and criminals.
Well, I don't know if this is all that exciting.
Sure it is. Look at those two officers over there. They're probably talking about the latest bust.
Funny. I thought they were talking about the weather. Oh, what's this?
That banner here is announcing the crime-fighting campaign.
Nice slogan.
I wonder if they'll be selling fingerprint sets.
I don't think that's the kind of campaign.
What family would want a set at home? It's good for finding out who snuck into the cookie jar.
I think most families can figure that out without the extra help. Could you imagine? Could you imagine that? Like, all right, who broke into the cookie jar last night? It wasn't me, it was me. Gets out the fucking fingerprint scanner. All right, we're doing this the hard way.
My dad would threaten us with, like, if we ever, like, once we were when we were grounded, he would, like, take the, like, when he didn't want to take the consoles away, he would claim that he would find out if we played it by getting, like, a forensics test. And it scared me because I thought that was how that worked. He's like, I know someone that can figure out if you've been playing it.
Your dad had resources and he used them.
My dad was a cop, but I don't think he had that type of, like, resources. I don't think he knew much of, like, the investigators.
Looks like the investigation is still going. Oh, this must be the woman. I have to be getting back to the shop. Sorry. Looks like I'll be stuck in this pit till the sun sleeps. I'll see you in my dreams tonight then, baby. Oh, maybe it's the boyfriend and the girlfriend. Okay, so... Alright, that makes sense. Oh, still here?
Hello?
Why the surprised looks?
Didn't I mention? I've got a boyfriend in criminal affairs here, too.
What happened to the security guard?
Goodbye. Hey, what's wrong, Bandita? You're looking like a doggy that lost its herd.
Jake Marshall. Strange guy to put in charge of a crime scene.
Yes, stuff is not looking.
Oh.
Everything is kind of weird.
I can rescan everything now, but it's probably not going to do much. I guess we'll talk to him.
There's something I wanted to ask you.
The scene of the crime, a cold gravel for men who lost their dreams.
I think it's grave.
Oh, a cold grave for men who lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of a desert harsh judgment.
What?
He actually fell asleep!
What the hell?
He's asleep.
Well, should we show this hopeless case something to catch his interest?
There's something I wanted to ask you.
The scene of the crime,
Oh,
a cold
it's-
grave for men who lost their dreams. And me, I watch over them as they sleep, dreaming of the desert's harsh judgments.
He's asleep.
Hush, puppies.
Okay, so we gotta present him something.
Yeah, we gotta present him this right here. Letter of introduction.
Would you mind reading this for me?
What's this? I warn you, fan letters to me go right in the spittoon.
Gross. It's a letter of introduction from Detective Gumshoe. May we investigate?
Gumshoe. Ah, that old cow dog? He's holding a birthday party or something?
Huh?
Look, where it should say letter of introduction, it says an invitation.
Oh, god damn it, Gumshoe. Ah! I think he just miswrote it. Wait, why am I getting all defensive here?
No worries, this proves it's from Detective Gumshoe, better than a blood test. Guess I better let you in then.
Thank you.
Thank you, Officer Marshall.
Oh, that's right. He's a patrolman, not a detective. Which reminds me.
Hey, wait a sec. Isn't a crime scene supposed to be handled by a detective or a hire?
Well, folks, the clues are calling. Welcome to our gold strike. Be like the settler, strike out for lands unknown. Manifest destiny. Let's have a hootenanny.
Note to self. Police investigations are like settling land.
Manifest destiny.
Well, Mr. Wright, what do you say?
I say we won't be needing this anymore. Detective Gumshoe's letter of introduction crumpled and discarded.
Hooray!
Okay, so I wonder... Now what can we ask him about? Officer Marshall, could you tell us more about the victim? Please stop drinking on the job.
Like, I don't care. Good men always die young. Remember that, partner.
Could you be a little more specific?
Bruce Goodman. He was a detective, right?
Well, aren't you a feisty doggy down there? There now. Detective Goodman was stabbed here at 5:15. The smiling medallion told me that tale. Madonna. Smiling Madonna.
I think he means the witness, Miss Angel Starr.
One stab in the chest. A fine piece of work. This here's the autopsy report.
Goodman's autopsy report, added to the court record. Death due to loss of blood, 1 knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m.
So he could have died at 5:30 then.
Was my sister involved with the victim in any way?
Funny you should mention that, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Sky and Detective Goodman had nothing in common at all.
Huh.
Interesting.
Nothing in common?
They apparently worked together on a case a few years back.
So there's no motive.
Goodman wasn't a particularly gifted detective. That's one reason why he didn't do much work with Chief Prosecutor.
But my sister called the victim here on the day of the murder, right? Here, to this parking lot.
So it seems. Like calling an unarmed man to a shootout at high noon.
I don't mean any offense, but Officer Marshall, you're a patrolman, right? Not a detective?
You calling me out? They shoot you for that in Texas.
Texas sounds awesome. Huh?
I was on them fancy shoe detectives till 2 years ago, I'll tell you the truth.
Oh, really?
Now he tells me. But you're a
Interesting.
patrolman now? So how...
2 years. That's interesting.
2 years ago, okay.
But you're a patrolman now. So how can you be in charge of a crime scene?
Nothing gets by you, does it, Bambina?
So why are you in charge?
No reason. They're just short in hands right now. I'm keeping an eye out in the meantime.
That is, not true.
That's odd, though. Detective Gumshoe was saying he had nothing to do. Nothing important, at least.
He's nothing but a sad old cow dog. Can't find his own tail. Maybe it's because he runs with that Edgeworth, eh?
Edgeworth?
That cow dog's been kicked out of the cattle run by order of the chief of police. Just, he don't realize it yet.
Detective Gumshoe? Kicked out of the investigation?
Oh
Well,
no.
That's concerning. Anywho.
That's no good.
Very well.
Let's get that cell phone you're
Yeah,
talking about.
exactly. This looks like a cell phone.
Scientific analysis would suggest this belongs to the victim. I can't think of anyone else it could belong to.
What's so scientific about that? Should we check it out? Obviously. Right. Let's check it out.
All right, let's do it.
Okay, it's doing it automatically. Oh, right, the new
Yeah,
mechanic.
it's still kind of at the training portion of it.
Okay. Oh, you can use keys to rotate it?
Yes, I think that's what you had to do. HNBM.
Why such a weird configuration? It's like WASD, but in a really stupid place.
That is really weird. I don't know why they don't give you pointer controls or slide controls.
I mean, they technically do. I can use the mouse to move it however I want. But why
Oh, really?
yeah, why would they not just go with regular WASD?
Weird. I don't know.
This phone's still on the this phone's still on the redial screen.
Redial?
Mr. Wright. Most phones keep a record of all the calls you've made and received. You just press the blue button to display the last number you called. Convenient, isn't it? I'm surprised you didn't know about it.
Sorry to disappoint you, but even I know about things like redial.
Huh? Oh, I'm sorry. It's just, you never know with people from your generation.
We just got mansplained it too.
You little hooker. How fucking dare you?
calling us old. She's explaining concepts like redial.
Only a hooker would wear pink glasses.
Oh, come on.
Whatever. Let's check out this
She's
phone.
cute with those pink glasses on.
Shut up. I'm angry at her right now.
All right, let's check the redial. What is, who's Detective calling? Just watch this dominoes.
Well, okay, this is kind of dumb. I can't, like, move it into a good position. You have to, like, angle it weirdly to do this. It's kind of dumb.
I remember this being a little awkward.
Now, to see who the owner of this phone... Now, to see who the owner of this phone called last.
Note to self. A defense attorney doesn't think first, he just pushes button.
Okay. Why do I feel like I know this tune?
You do.
What?
It's the Iron Samurai. Steel Samurai.
Oh!
Hey, that song! I know
No,
that!
that's Phoenix.
Oh, hey, that song! I know that!
Hey, what's going on over there? Beep.
Ah! Oh, sorry.
I see you, partner. You pressed redial on their phone, didn't you?
Well, yeah.
Whose phone is that anyway? It was on the ground over there.
Whose is it? That belongs to Chief Prosecutor Sky.
What? It's my sister's?
So she's a Steel Samurai fan?
She apparently dropped it when she was taken into custody, right after the crime. Look, the last call was made right when the murder occurred. Looks like she was fixing to call someone. Except she only spoke for a few seconds, according to this.
Who did she call?
No idea. Sorry, partner. Now, I got a question for you, partner. I heard a phone ring just now. One of those newfangled ringtones.
Oh, that? Oh. I'm sorry. That was my phone.
What? Your phone?
Yeah,
Why?
Wait, what?
Why is she calling Phoenix?
Wait a minute. I only heard the Steel Samurai tone. Phoenix's phone rung too?
That was the tone. He has the Steel Samurai
He has
ringtone.
the Steel Samurai. Yo, I know Maya put that on there for him. I know it. We all know it. Just saying. Okay, but yeah, it's
But
kind of
why?
strange, but someone called me right as we picked up the other phone. A wrong number.
I hope you're not lying. They shoot you for that in Texas, partner.
You could just shoot people for anything in Texas. Homes for sale in Texas.
And then we're
I'll
back
save
in
that tab
Texas.
for later.
Ocean's no place for a squirrel.
I miss my 20 acres, barbecues and pecan pies. Oh,
You know what I
why?
want now?
What?
I want Officer Marshall singing that song. Like his face is like imposed on Sandy Cheeks' face.
That would be fun.
That's perfect.
Well, you can sing it. I can edit it.
You got my 20.
Uh-oh. I've incited the wrath of the Lone Star Patrolman. Okay. Property Atlanta Sky. Last call made 5:18 on the day of the murder. Don't suppose we can look inside the car, can we?
Maybe.
This rope, is it?
Yep. They laid it in the outline of the victim's body.
So wait, the victim must have died when the killer closed the trunk on him.
You have got to be the only person I would know that would come to that conclusion. Okay, so we can look at the car. This appears to be the car where the body was found. Looks like the lock on the trunk is busted.
The crime took place in the underground parking lot at the Prosecutor's office. The body was found in the trunk of my subordinate's car.
Quite a luxury car. It just screams, I have money to burn.
Yeah, prosecutors get the big bucks. How about this truck? B block is through there. That's where the visitors park.
I can see the Lunchland car from over there, far in the distance.
Hey, you're right. I like the cute design of the door. I can see a cartoon cow munching down on a juicy looking steak. That's not right.
Messed up. That's messed up.
Doesn't that strike you as a little creepy?
Just don't think about it too deeply and you'll be fine. That's how I deal with Gumshoe all the time. Let's see. There must be something
nothing else to see.
Really? That's it?
I think we maybe
no, wait. We have something else.
Oh, okay.
What's this? Looks like a note of some sort. 675 12-2.
Goodman.
Look, something's written on it.
625 12-2.
You're right. Let's see. Oh no, that's a 7S.
Oh,
6-7S 12/2. There's a name printed on the paper above that. Goodman. Maybe it fell out from his pocket when he was killed.
Well, so what does it mean, Mr. Wright?
How am I supposed to know?
Note to self. For deductive reasoning, go to Edgeworth, not Wright.
I'm sure Edgeworth wouldn't know what this means either. Victim's memo found in the trunk of the car. No,
Maybe we could investigate it further. Maybe like something's on the back.
Okay.
Oh, nothing else.
Doesn't look like it, no. What are the profiles we got so far? We got Edgeworth, Gumshoe, Emma, Lana, Angel, and Cowboy.
Thinks he's a cowboy.
Is that what
Maybe
it
we
actually
can talk
said?
Yeah, it actually says thinks he's a cowboy.
Okay, a patrolman investigating the incident at the prosecutor's office thinks he's a cowboy. Aight.
Maybe we talk to him? Oh, there we go.
So there's no connection between Detective Goodman and my sister.
That's correct, but there's a gold mine in evidence against her. And the prosecutor tomorrow is none other than Edgeworth himself.
Oh, God.
I'm afraid your sister's fate is decided, Bambina. Many condolences.
Officer Marshall!
Yeah, Bambina?
How can you say that? You and my sister, you were...
Is there something between this cop and her sister that I don't know about? They sexed.
They had sex.
Because...
Raw dog cowboy style.
I should not have set you up for that.
You did! I apologize, Bambina. Something must have gotten to me. Maybe it's that dry wind blowing through the prosecutor's office.
Dry wind or ill will. Something, someone's up to something here, but who?
Suspicions about Mr. Edgeworth have been flying around for nearly 2 years now.
Forged evidence and arranged testimonies, you mean?
He was unbeatable because he did whatever it took to win. Oh, please put down the no context account. Go for it. Unbeatable, that is, until he met you.
But rumors are just rumors, aren't they? are prosecutors we're talking about. Evidence is everything to them.
If you follow the rumors about Edgeworth to their source, you find one person. But they're off limits. Untouchable, you might say.
Hey, you know, if we can get Mr. White, you know, the most dangerous CEO in the country, in jail, I'd beg to differ about the untouchable factor. One person? Who?
Hate to say this, but it's your sister, Bambina. Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky.
Okay, I retract my previous statement.
There's
Yeah.
there's something going on behind the scenes.
Yeah, okay. I'm probably wrong.
What? My sister?
Edgeworth couldn't wrestle all those cattle by himself. Some people load their guns with bullets. Some people load them with deals.
What? You're saying Edgeworth was making deals to win trials?
Where there's gunshot, there's bound to be bullets. That's what the old timers say. There's a big old secret hidden around here somewhere. Everyone knows it.
Is that why Detective Gumshoe was taken off the case?
He's not playing ball.
Ooh. Did they target him because he was closest to Edgeworth?
So, well, how are we doing, Mr. Wright?
I guess we got some clues. We have an autopsy report, and a note from the victim, and a cell phone.
So, you think we'll be okay?
Well, the only thing that's still bothering me is that Lana is confessing to the crime. She says she did it.
No problem. I can guarantee that she's no criminal.
Oh, by the way, Emma,
Yes?
I know that song your I know that song your phone plays when it rings.
What?
Oh, it was her phone.
Oh, okay, that makes a lot more sense. Oh, so before she got
She
arrested, she was trying to call her sister.
Yes.
It's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? That popular TV show for kids? The phone that rang earlier wasn't mine. It was yours. At 5:18, just after the murder took place, your sister called you, didn't she, Emma?
I'm sorry.
Can you tell me more Can you tell me what you talked about?
She hung up right away.
I see. Okay. Property of Lana Sky last made a call to her sister Emma at 5:18 on the day of the murder. A detective is murdered, and the suspect is the top prosecutor in the district. I've got a bad feeling about this. Like, maybe I still don't know everything that went on with here.
Can we survive the first day in a court case?
Oh, blast it all.
This is a good point. I'm going to be right back.
Okay. You know what? While he's gone, I'm gonna go ahead and use the bathroom real sad. Okay, we'll be right back, lads. Alright, I'm back.
All right, I am back.
Okay. Hold on. XSplit is... What is going on?
All cute little Eevee.
XSplit is currently having a stroke. Stand by, everyone.
Oh, okay.
What the hell? Okay, the game is reacting to my commands as well as... Okay, I think we're good. Okay. Alright.
How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright?
Frankly, there are still a lot of gray areas.
Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area.
Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome.
Actually, I have to, because you're about to be sent to jail for life.
I'm ready to accept my fate.
You've got a little sister here who has no one left. What the hell is wrong with you?
I can't afford to have another girl in my office.
Please!
Please, for the love of God, no! I can't adopt another one.
I believe in you, sis.
Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice.
Yes?
A defense attorney should never believe their client. Oh, that's completely contrary to what Phoenix Wright believes.
I was just about to say, Mia taught me the exact opposite. And between you and her, I'm gonna go with her.
A defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that.
Miss Sky, you remind me a lot of Mia. But there is one decisive difference between you and her.
And that is?
You're not a defense attorney.
I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright.
This is
Sounds like Edgeworth didn't just get that from his father, from his adopted father. Like everyone must be guilty. Looks like she sees it as well, like that.
Perhaps they were both his understudy at one point.
Maybe.
My first trial without a Fae helping me. Oh, maybe that's why he's not been taking cases.
Maybe.
No one's going to bail me out this time.
There she is.
I'll be alone in there. So I have to discover the truth all by myself.
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
Thank you, you're a real sweetheart. I'm sorry I called you a hooker earlier.
Oh, it's courtroom number 9.
Is
Remember,
it?
we're only in like 1, 2, 3. We know at least there's at least 9 courtrooms.
Interesting.
Court is now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor.
Okay. Edgeworth. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in a courtroom since his trial.
I hope that personal feeling will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright. I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment will be made here is on my own hand, and not those of anyone else.
Is in our hands.
Oh, the judgment to be made here is in our hand, and not those of anyone else.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. Your opening statement, please.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky was committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecutor's office loft.
Wow, he's much more forceful in person.
Yeah, that's Edgeworth for you.
I suddenly feel like confessing to everything.
Fangirl a little harder, why don't you?
However, she will now pay for her rashness with her life.
Jesus, that's some language there.
There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness.
Well then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
The prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Starr, to the stand.
The cough-up queen?
Haven't I seen you somewhere?
You ordered the caviar lunch, right?
Oh ho ho! Caviar! I've never eaten caviar before.
Judge seems so happy.
The judge is really wolfing it down. And for you, I have a fiesta bowl. Thanks.
Will the witness state her name and profession?
And you, sir. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox? That's literally just
that's-
rice and a few seeds.
Yes. And of course, Edgeworth is still not getting the answers. It is too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please.
Well, Your Honor, how does it taste? Oh my god.
My man keeps on getting F's or L's.
So this is why everyone raves about caviar. It's so tasty it hurts! I always thought caviar would taste like pickled topeka.
Tapioca.
Oh,
I always thought it would taste like pickled tapioca.
what the heck does pickled tapioca taste like?
Name, profession, now.
Did you hear that?
What?
My roommate just screamed no right after that.
That was perfect.
Oh my god, I seriously hope my mic picked it up that time. That was perfect.
That was perfect.
Me? The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it. I find myself running Lunchland these days. Is that what you wanted me to say, Mr. Edgeworth?
Very well, witness. Please describe the incident to us.
The prosecution will wait. I'm not finished eating.
Hurry it up!
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a professional.
Huh? What exactly does that mean?
Mr. Edgeworth?
Oh, until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Starr was a special investigator with the police. 2 years.
That's interesting.
She was a first-rate homicide detective.
What? Miss Starr was a detective?
Aha! I know who you are! Cough up?
Cough up Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see.
Very well. You may continue with the description, Miss Starr.
Just who is this lady?
If I might have the court's attention over here. Okay.
The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor official personnel.
Oh, wait.
A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. Block B is for visitors and clients. A chain divider separates the 2 blocks. I suppose that's to keep visitors from taking up prosecutor's space, yes? The crime took place by a car in the back of A block, in the car's trunk. The killer stabbed the victim with this knife and went to drive out the body. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness. An arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this valiant witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor.
Parking lot floor plan added to the court record. Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
It seems rather cut and dry, doesn't it? Well, Mr. Wright? I can't agree on principle, Your Honor.
It seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, then give them your worst, Miss Starr.
Wait, are they talking about me?
What the hell?
Go get him there, Tiger.
Judge, why are you encouraging her to stop me?
Okay, somehow I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to my boyfriend when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work.
Sheesh, that looks scary.
Through the wire fence,
Through the wire fence?
Yeah, remember it's divided.
Yeah,
A
but
block and B block.
I don't remember there being a gap to cross between them.
Yeah, there's a fence between them, like a chain link fence.
No. I mean, like, there's no gap in that fence, I think.
No, there's gaps. Remember, we could see the cars on the other side.
Hang on. Okay.
So you see the car right there?
Yes, I see the car.
Seeing the crime? And then the dotted line, that's the chain link fence.
Yeah, but I don't remember there being a door in the fence.
No, she's not saying there's a door. She was trying to get to the security room, so she parked in B side.
Huh?
There's a chain link fence, so it makes sense that she'll be able to see this through the chain link fence.
Okay. Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing. Okay.
the chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
Bringing a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching.
See, there is no room for doubts.
The key point of your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman. It's a weird way to say it.
So, how does it feel to be so utterly crushed?
I'm still thinking about that.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness. I like playing the judge.
Judge is such a cool character. I figured you would like doing the judge. Can you check the autopsy report real quick?
Sure. How did you know?
I respect the prosecutor's basic abhorrence. of crime.
Yet their methods are ugly and twisted.
Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted.
Given that they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim.
Oh.
Killing off a detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that.
Miss Star, do you have something personal against prosecutors?
I feel that I found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one.
Oh.
Laid off? She was fired? To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro, as you know. My testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Very well. You may continue, Miss Star.
Can I see the autopsy report real quick? I just want to see if it says where he got stabbed.
Okay. No, I don't want to present it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wait. Okay, so... Okay, so I check it with the space. Death due to loss of blood, 1 knife wound, died within an hour and a half of 4 p.m. Okay. Bruce Goodman, 36, male. Date and time between death, February 20.
Oh, from a chest wound. Okay, cool. Yeah, because I just was double checking because Laura said that she stabbed him in the gut.
You know, if there
And she
was...
said chest.
Do you think there would have been some, like, blood around the scene? Or did she, like, stab him, go into the trunk, and then the trunk is just a bloody mess?
Probably the chunk is the bloody mess.
Wound was caused by a 4.5-inch knife. A single stab wound found. Okay. Okay.
Maybe we get more information if we keep pressing.
This boyfriend, he's the detective? Not that boyfriend. The security guard. Wait.
Not that boyfriend. What the hell?
Okay.
That boyfriend? You have several?
Yes. This boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. Care to join? The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applications.
I'll stick with the lunches, thanks.
Note to self. The judge had to think before replying.
Oh, everyone is so savage this chapter.
Oh. The security guard room is in the lot in A block. It is up on the 2nd level, so you can see everything from there. That would be the room with the security sign.
That's Phoenix.
Oh, that would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunchboxes by the car? Since I'm a visitor now, I parked... Oh wait, since I'm a visitor now, I parked in B block.
So she was in B block when she witnessed the crime.
Okay, so we've established she was in B block when she witnessed the crime. When I sensed something, perhaps it was my finely honed detective intuition at work. You sensed something. So you're saying you have a promotional... Oh.
Premonition to murder?
Oh, maybe it's premonition?
Yeah, I
so
think
you're
so.
saying you had a premonition of the murder? It felt like... How would you say? Oh, yes. It was like the feeling you get when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds.
I have no idea what that means.
Speaking of a detective's intuition, wasn't the victim, Mr. Bruce Goodman, also a detective? Yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
Young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet tangy, with an experience on the streets. Wait, not yet tangy with experience on the streets. A greenhorn.
Then I must be hard yellowed and sharpest attack.
Yeah, with that odor of an old cheese.
Oh dear lord!
Yeesh! Why are you
The joke's
roasting
already
the
dead!
judge so hard?
In any case, there, in the lot, I felt something stirring in the back of my mind.
Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to a garish car. By garish car, you mean...
Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes.
Mr. Edgeworth's?
Incidentally, the knife with which the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth's. Wasn't it?
Indeed it was.
What an odd case this is. And the person you saw, are you sure it was the defendant?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I am certain it was her. If she's telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick.
Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you are a biased witness.
You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie.
Huh? Rookie?
Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me. I'll fry you like a fritter. Crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside.
Oh,
That was inspiring.
I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism?
I may be relegated to the lowly post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed.
Oh.
What the hell?
A photograph? You took this?
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over, and snap, I took a picture. In fact, one of my lunchboxes is rigged with a camera.
I suppose that's more exciting than just hanging around your neck.
Witness, why am I only seeing this photograph just now?
You think I'd show it to a prosecutor? Think again. My boyfriend works in the photography division of criminal affairs.
Well, this is most certainly the defendant.
The moment of the crime as photographed by Angel Star. Uh-oh.
This is unmistakably Lana Sky.
So, what was the defendant doing at the time?
Tell me more about this knife you suspect, tell me more about this knife the suspect was carrying.
Well, I'd say the blade was about 4 inches long. Isn't that right, Mr. Edgeworth? It is your knife, after all.
Yes, that's about right.
Prosecutors are, by nature, well versed in the location of a man's vital organs. I'm sure it was easier than boiling an egg for my egg salad surprise set.
You can't testify as to her ability to kill as an egg. I mean, a person.
Perhaps a chicken salad would have been better.
Oh wait,
Perhaps a chicken salad set would have been a better metaphor.
So the defendant was holding a knife. What then?
that Edgeworth pointing, that just begs to be made into a, there's the horny one officer, get him.
Yes. There it is. There's the horny.
Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest. Tell the court why you didn't try to stop this crime. You did see her raise the knife to strike, no?
The defense has a point.
Unfortunately, by the time I realized what was going on, it was already too late. Too late? Yes. The next moment, the chief prosecutor brought down the murder weapon. I see.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Rice. We can make it.
You said that before. Anything else?
Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless.
Sounds pretty fatal to me!
What do we do? Is this it? Is my sister guilty?
Let's just keep our heads cool. No, let's just keep our heads cool and press the witness a bit, shall we? For some reason, having her panicking next to me makes me calmer.
Don't smile like that!
Let's take a look at that photo again.
Okay. Okay. I'm looking. Okay, so she's got gloves.
She said that she had the knife in her right hand.
Yes. Okay. Wait a minute.
I'm trying to think, which hand did she have that bandage on?
It would be the one that's lower to her abdomen, not the one that's on the trunk.
And that would be left. That would be the right hand.
Yeah, okay, so that's her right hand. What do you think?
Honestly, I'm not too sure.
Go through her testimony again. On my way to deliver a lunchbox when I sensed something. Perhaps it was my finely honed...
Next to a garnished car.
Holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife into Detective Goodman's chest.
We got that information after pressing.
Okay.
So that must be the thing.
No...
There's no prints.
Okay, so... The prosecutor was holding the knife in her right arm. Okay, so...
Maybe we present that photo for this? Maybe save first?
I was gonna say, like... With her right hand... Oh, wait. You know what? Actually, good idea. I seriously doubt it's this photo, because she could have easily just gotten rid of the knife. Christ almighty, I don't know.
There's apparently achievement at this point.
Really?
Present crime photo to the statement the chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand.
This one?
Yes.
What? And you witnessed this? You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife. As I've already said, yes. I swear on my finest salmon swirl lunch. My roommate just like grunted, "Fuck yeah!"
He's so excited about the salmon swirl one.
Apparently he likes salmon swirl. I'm sure that is a fine lunch.
But, isn't that odd? Look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife?
That's what the game was trying to get us at.
I think we were in that right direction, actually.
Yeah.
Ahem. Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts?
Objection.
That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth.
Yet it's still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright.
What do you mean,
Bro.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Everyone's roasting each other in here.
Jesus Christ.
This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. This was taken the moment after the stabbing.
And how can you tell that? Blood splatter. Huh? See the dark crimson stain on the chief prosecutor's coat? But that's a black and white photograph!
Ah, yes, it is hard to tell, but this could be blood.
Well, Mr. Wright, I see no problem here.
No problem. Oh, wait.
No problem. Except you.
Mr. Wright, are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse?
You got a better idea? Here we go. Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime. Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies. That's it? If you run out of lunch, use your order. If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. This is why I love restaurants that hand out free stuff. I love Chili's because they give out free chips. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch from the get-go. Good advice. I'm not sure I understood, but but good advice. Okay. I didn't have time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold calculating, like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder. Oh, premeditated murder. Premeditated? How do you know?
Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph.
Well, are those gloves?
Surgical gloves made of a thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on? If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves.
These gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder, a serious offense.
Witness, add this to your testimony.
The murder was planned. The rubber gloves prove it. What if she was just in the habit of wearing gloves? Like driving gloves?
The gloves were omitted as evidence when the defendant was arrested. They were rubber gloves, of the kind used for autopsies.
In other words, when the chief prosecutor came to the scene of the crime, she came to do murder. It's the only possible conclusion one can make. Everything was planned. It was a premeditated crime. Ah!
We're on the back foot right now.
We are fucked.
Impressive. I'm sorry they took you off the force, Miss Starr.
This is bad. She's got them thinking this was all planned. If she can prove this claim, the trial's already over. I've got to think of a way to show them this wasn't premeditated.
It's only a flesh wound, Mr. Wright. We can make it.
You said that before. Anything else? Scientifically speaking, Miss Starr's testimony is flawless. Oh, we already read all this.
Mm-hmm. This is just the loop dialogue. Let's take a look at that photo one more time.
Okay. Which photo? This one?
The crime photo, yeah.
Okay, let's take a close look. Okay, so we're clearly in the A lot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
She has
you
the
know what?
gloves.
Yeah, I just noticed the grate, the fence. Okay, so that's Edgeworth's car. Bloodstain.
Can we prove it was not premeditated with those gloves?
Can we? I'll have to take a look at some other things.
Give me one moment. I'm kind of looking through this. Oh, I get it now.
What?
They said it was premeditated.
Yeah?
Why did she have to get that knife from Edgeworth's car if it was premeditated?
Oh! This is a hard case so far.
Like I said, they got us in that, like, on the back foot. We were unprepared for this. They got a good witness testimony.
Damn. Witness, do you know what this is?
Are you trying to test me? I sell lunchboxes for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk.
Indeed, it is my knife.
What's with
What's
this
with
case?
this case?
The bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there?
The defendant
The defendant is chief prosecutor of the district, right?
Mommy, our
Prosecutors, bad people!
The defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony.
It's...
What's that, rookie?
In your testimony, you stated that Lana Skye planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
Seems like a natural conclusion to me. The gloves do indicate planning.
However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon. Oh, the knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're going to plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon.
Order! Order! Order!
Great. Now the tide is turning in our favor.
Great show, Mr. Wright! My sister is as good as free!
Not even close.
No. Oh, snap, just look at that. Right. Right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating is humble pie.
I hate to admit it, but that was actually kind of cool.
Yeah.
What?
I hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tides have turned. Not over such a trifling detail.
But this shoots a hole in the whole premeditated theory.
Bah! The prosecution could care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one that seems to care is that lunch lady over there. The defendant, Lana Skye, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need proof. Nothing else.
Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now. But you know as well as I do that she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she have been wearing...
I believe I'd like to hear your testimony again.
Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought.
How dare you? My powers of deduction are not to be underestimated. Really now? Lana Skye intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way out to the prosecutor's car. I'm sure that the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again.
I see it.
Wait
court
a
records
minute.
real quick.
Wait,
Court
what?
records real quick.
He was only stabbed once. The autopsy
Yes.
report. Okay,
One knife wound.
there we go.
Gotcha.
The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it?
So, if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy?
In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness.
Okay.
Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again.
You say she stabbed him again and again. But you couldn't have witnessed that. Are you testing me? Then I'll test you. With my moss surprise. The hell do you get these recipes?
I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as well. Okay,
As
I'm
we
afraid
wait.
the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star.
What do you mean?
I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that the death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound.
Aha! You're right! Good show, Mr. Edgeworth.
What a hunk! He's my hero, really!
What about my objection? No one noticed?
No one cares about you, right?
Well, witness,
You got the crime scent set, right?
Oh, the crime scene set.
oh, thanks.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood. But now I realize that such mistakes are possible.
So, you're saying you mistook something for blood?
Huh?
When she lifted her knife, I thought I saw blood at her breast. Splattered blood from her victim. That's why I thought she must have stabbed him at least twice.
Then tell us what you saw that you thought was blood. Testify!
Her red muffler looks like blood to me. That's how ghastly the whole scene was.
Oh,
I'm gonna guess the photo.
yeah, the photo, because look, she has the detective coat on.
Very well. Miss Star, I demand an explanation. Okay.
The witness is clearly not suited for detective work.
What?
The suspect was not wearing a scarf or a muffler of any kind when she stabbed the victim. And you've proved it yourself with this photograph.
Huh? But that can't be!
Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless.
Ooh! Edward! Ooh!
I feel as if Edgeworth is winning this roast-off that's going on in this courthouse.
So is!
Congratulations! Perhaps you finally found your true calling in life.
Oh! Yo! Edgeworth has got that stove on full blast! He's put the oven in broil mode! He is burning her alive!
She has a family! She has multiple boyfriends!
Harsh words, but good.
In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails.
What was my objection? Chopped liver? But it was there! A scar! No, not that, but something red, really!
Well now, where were we? The witness was giving us an entertaining intrude, but back to business.
What? Very well. Witness, continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that.
Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least. Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of our testimony.
The most important part?
The part where your sister stabs the victim. The next testimony might just be the moment of truth.
She's really trying to put
She
the
wants
blame
this
on her.
prosecutor dead, pretty much.
Yes. She is not a good, unbiased witness.
After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side. I quickly caught her, explained her rights to her, and arrested her on the spot. Ah yes, when I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. The chief prosecutor made to escape. The chief prosecutor made to escape, but against Angel Star, resistance is futile.
What about the chain link fence?
Yeah. Wait, what the hell? Yeah, that's what I was saying. How did she get through the chain link fence?
You are quite determined about this scarf, aren't you?
I strike like a snake and bite like a cobra. A cobra is a type of snake. That's me, Angel Star. That wasn't a very good metaphor. First of all, a cobra is a kind of snake. Don't bother me with details unless you want to get bitten.
Yes, ma'am.
I was about to make a joke like, how much do you charge? No thanks!
Note to self. Mr. Wright is weak against poisonous snake bites.
It would be venomous, but okay.
The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hands aside, kicked all over, and... Oh wait. She knocked my hands aside, kicked over an oil drum. An oil drum? Hard to imagine. Oh, she's a beauty... Oh. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr.
Very well. Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, if you will.
I feel as if we should press her on it a little bit to try to see if we could get a definite answer with it.
Very well. My roommate just yelled no as you said. Why does he keep timing that stuff so good?
He's timing this perfectly.
Damn door open? No, my damn door's closed.
After the murder, the suspect attempted to run behind a partition off to her side.
So where is this partition on the floor plans?
Oh, here we go. I'm sure she means this wall next to the car.
That's right. There was a wall there, about 6 feet high. She was obviously trying to hide herself. Quite a natural thing to do for a criminal. And, oh,
And what did you do then?
You say quickly. Were you close to the suspect? As I just said, I was only 30 feet away from her the whole time. Maybe I should press her for more details?
Yes. Press her. The chain link fence.
I'd like to see this on the floor plans just to be safe. The Lunchland car was...
She was a visitor, thus she parked in B block.
So you witnessed the murder from here?
That would make it about 30 feet from the car, yes.
Is that correct, Miss Starr? Yes, that's right.
But there was a chain link fence in front of you.
I went over it, of course.
Amazing! The cough-up queen lunch lady athlete indeed!
It would have taken her a little time to climb over the fence, so she couldn't have gotten to my sister that fast.
Yeah, the fence was about 9 feet high, too. So how did Miss Sky not get away? Do we even bother keep pressing?
Should we present the floor plan? Because I think that's the problem.
That is the first thing I'm going to try once we're done pressing. She mentioned the muffler. What exactly did she say? If I remember exactly, I would have told you in my testimony. Cheeky. Anyway, all I heard her say was the word muffler.
Just one word?
I think I know what muffler.
It's a piece of a car. I know that.
Yes. I don't think it has no bearing on what we're on right now. So, what you heard wasn't the suspect talking to you, but to someone else?
Yes, the chief prosecutor was talking on her phone. Her phone? She can't mean.
Ask further.
By phone, do you mean this cell phone discovered at the crime scene? Yes, ultimately.
Ultimately?
My memory. It's like a salmon heading upstream, you see.
No, the court doesn't see, Miss Starr.
The chief prosecutor first attempted to use the phone hanging on the wall.
On the wall?
That's right. Near the car, there was an emergency phone on the wall. Apparently, it was out of order.
And so she used her cell phone.
Indeed, the emergency phone was out of order that day.
Good witnessing, witness.
Good witnessing? Whatever happened to good testifying?
You should, of course, add this to your testimony.
The things I do to please this rookie defense attorney. Okay, cell phone updated in the court record. The word muffler was overheard during a call made. Okay.
How'd she see it?
Do you think you could restate your testimony for the court?
Aha! I was going to ask the same thing.
I'll only say this one time, so listen close, rookies. The chief prosecutor stabbed the victim and ran behind the partition. Then she picked up the emergency phone on the wall, but it was out of order. She pulled her own cell phone out of her pocket. And during that time, you
climbed over the chain-linked fence.
Then, when I boldly grabbed her arm, the chief prosecutor hung up her phone. And you saw her doing this?
What is it, Mr. Wright?
There it is. Go back.
Okay.
Present the floor plan.
Absolutely. Where is the... Okay, parking lot floor plan.
How could she see it with that wall? in the way?
Exactly. Miss Star, I have to conclude that you have personal grudges against Miss Lana Sky.
The witness is a former detective. The testimony is unmarried by personal bias. It's unmarred by personal bias.
I was about to say, I think it's unmarred. Married has an I in it. Well, who would have thought you would be my knight in shining armor, Prosecutor? You who, together with the chief prosecutor, kicked me out 2 years ago. You just confirmed your bias. Well, Miss Star, this is a fatal contradiction with your testimony. How do you explain this? I don't know what you're talking about. Mess with me, and I'll make you cough it all up. Ahem. Look at the floor plans. You said you witnessed the crime from this point. However, if that's true, you couldn't possibly have seen Miss Sky making that phone call. Ugh. I believe you see what I'm getting. I believe you see what I'm getting at. The emergency phone was on the back side of this partition. If indeed you were in Block B, you couldn't have seen it.
There's cornered.
Ah!
Oh, I love the horror themed. The theme.
Order! Order! What is the meaning of this?
It's simple, Your Honor. She's not coughing up lunch. She's coughing up lies.
There you go, V. Get in the roast fest. That's quite a claim, Mr. Wright. Perhaps you will allow me a question? Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the court.
An ice cream from Shadow, thank you. Here's where the counterattack begins. I can't afford to get this wrong. The witness lied about what she saw, the order of events, where she saw it. I mean, yeah, what she saw, right?
No, it could be either what she saw or where she saw it. I mean, we have no way to prove that she didn't make the arrest.
Okay.
Oh,
So I'm gonna go with what she saw. She lied about what she saw. In other words, she didn't see Miss Sky using that emergency phone.
It does seem hard to imagine how she could have. Very logical.
I was about to say the position doesn't make sense, but at the same time, we have that photo.
Okay, Edgeworth and her are not reacting. What's the matter, Star? Cat, got your lunchbox?
Mr. Wright, I hate to bother you while you're celebrating your victory, but why would Miss Star lie like that?
Huh?
Why would she say that my sister had tried to use a phone but failed? It doesn't make any sense. Why lie about something so insignificant?
Oh, dang, she's right.
I mean, maybe she really did. Maybe she really did try to use the emergency phone.
I see no room for doubt here.
Shit.
You ordered the patooey on rice,
Right.
Mr. Wright? Mr. Wright! And I thought you had something there.
One more try.
I see it in your eyes. You haven't learned your lesson, have you? Tell us exactly what lie this witness has told the courts.
Okay.
The order of events?
I just chose the middle one. Miss Sky tried to use the emergency phone, but it was out of order. What is significant about this fact? Nothing. Therefore, it would be pointless for Miss Star to lie about it.
Pointless to lie. I see.
But say the witness did actually see Miss Sky using the emergency phone. It would mean Miss Star witnessed the crime from a different location.
A different location? Now that's a pointless lie if I've ever heard one.
Before you call my lie pointless, at least let me tell it.
Let me ask a question to our clever wordsmith, Mr. Wright. Just where was the witness when she saw the crime?
All the testimony we've heard up until now points to one direction.
Where did she witness the crime?
Bruh. I've got no idea. It would have to be like pretty much around the A.
Okay, one moment.
This is one time where I've legitimately got no idea. Because nothing else would make sense. Wait! Oh, LinkToon, thank you. Okay, I just had an idea. What if it was the security room?
But then how would she get the photo in the chain link fence?
She wouldn't. Oh, thank you, Shadow. I don't know, do you got an idea?
I'm trying to look.
Alright, this is one I'm not going to get without help.
It's saying in the security room, but that makes no sense. How would she have the photo? It's saying that choose security room.
Choose security room?
Yeah.
Okay,
How does
thought-
that make sense? She has a photo behind the chain link fence.
we'll have to investigate. This is the only place where she could have been.
The security guard room?
Indeed, the security room is the underground parking lot. The security room in the underground parking lot is well positioned. It's built on the second floor, so you can see the entire lot.
Ah, okay.
She would have been able to see the emergency phone from there. But why there? There are many other places where she could have seen the phone.
Not in this case, Your Honor. The witness, not being part of the prosecutor's office, couldn't park in A block. The only place where she could have been, where she could have seen the crime, and the back of the partition is here. I remember in your testimony you said you brought a lunch to your boyfriend in the security guard room, yes? Well, Miss Star, how many years have I been getting... Wait, how many years have I been getting the better of men? To think that the tables could be turned. Today, a man has gotten the better of Angel Star.
Order! Order! Witness! What have you done? You used to be a detective. You know better.
I'm not turning back. The guilty will be punished. And I'll do what I must to make sure justice prevails. The guilty? Is she talking about Miss Sky? Mr. Wright, doesn't this strike you as odd? Why did Miss Star lie? Doesn't make any sense. Huh? She could have just said she saw the crime from the security guard station.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to figure out.
That is weird.
It wouldn't change anything.
Oh, wait.
No,
It wouldn't
no,
change
no.
anything.
Exactly. This photograph tells all. It was the defendant who stabbed the victim. That truth still stands.
It still stands? I disagree, Mr. Edgeworth.
What?
If the witness is found to be lying, they're guilty of perjury. She knows this. She wouldn't risk that without a good reason.
So tell us what her reason was, Mr. Wright.
Oh, no.
Huh? Me?
Who else?
Mr. Wright, let's review what we have. Let's review what we know.
Okay, so she was in the security room.
Mm-hmm. It
Miss
makes
Star
sense.
witnessed the crime from the security guard station. But she lied and said she saw it from Block B. It must make a vital difference, but what? What would change? Distance to the crime, difference in lighting, angle of view to the crime. I don't think...
Distance to the crime. It's using B block. It's way easier to see the crime.
It changes the distance between her and the scene of the crime.
My condolences, Mr. Wright. But look at the floor plan, and it's quite clear. The distance between the scene of the crime and the guard station is 30 feet. I don't see how that would change what she could see.
Objection!
The partition, though.
What she saw is... what she saw is not in question here. What matters is the time it would take for her to reach the scene of the crime.
Huh?
Miss Star, you witnessed the crime from the security guard station. Now, how long did it take you to go from there to the scene of the crime where you arrested Miss Sky?
Well, witness.
You. Yes?
You ordered the squid wheels, right? The quality of my lunch...
Wait.
The quality of my lunches has gone low.
Wait.
The quality of my lunches has gone from low to inedible.
I was bringing a PB&J lunch with my fresh, boysenberry jam. Oh. I was bringing a PB&J lunch with fresh boysenberry jam to my boyfriend.
Boysenberry for the boyfriend.
He wasn't in the station, so I waited. I witnessed the crime from the glass-walled station. And before I knew what I was doing, I found myself running towards the scene. But the door was locked. I couldn't open it.
Yeah, I just realized something.
What's up?
Should there be a door to this like stairwell on side B? It is entirely possible she witnessed the crime from side B, then ran around using this like hallway.
I mean, it is possible.
But we'll have to keep
But
that as a
how
back
would
thought
she-
for now.
How would she have known about the emergency phone then, if that's the case?
She could have walked into the security room to make sure she was still there or something. I don't know. It was just a theory.
The door was locked. I couldn't open it.
Okay. So she...
Jumped out the window like an action hero.
No. No, she is doing the exact opposite. That's why I had to go through the visitors' parking in Block B.
That's quite a detour.
It probably took me at least 5 minutes to get to the scene of the crime.
5 minutes?
5 minutes? This changes things considerably.
But it was the woman over there in the defense chair who stabbed him. I know it. I have photographic evidence. I swear it. I swear it on my finest plastic spork.
Oh, she's risking a lot.
You have a point, and the spork is a wonderful invention.
I agree, Judge. I agree.
Would you like another caviar lunch?
Absolutely!
Uh-oh. Judge is having a blast right now.
Mr. Wright, you have to do something. Do I have any evidence to stop this?
I think the timing.
5 minutes between witnessing of the murder and the arrest? Think about it. You can make pasta in that amount of time. If you like it all
Al dente.
if you like it al dente. I've got lunchbox I've got lunchboxes that tie pasta into knots, rookie. A 5-minute blank. Isn't that strange?
Strange?
If you were a criminal, what would you do with your 5 minutes, Your Honor?
Well, I guess I'd flee the scene. Hey! Don't get the wrong idea. I didn't kill anyone.
But you have the instincts of a killer. You would run. But this time was different. Miss Guy dawdled at the scene of the crime. She even had her picture taken. No true criminal would act this way. It's inconceivable. Yeah!
Well then, it seems we've come to the end of this testimony. The witness has a grudge against the defendant and a blank in her testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, is the next witness ready to go?
Unfortunately, it appears to have overestimated this witness I appear to have overestimated this witness on account of her professional history.
We did it! We screwed that can shut, Mr. Wright!
That was too close.
I'm afraid that the cough-up queen has been dethroned. And with that, court is adjourned.
Wait.
Oh, snap.
Mr. Edgeworth, you ordered the squid wheels, right? That's the one she tried to foist off me!
Or foist off on me.
I prefer not to take the defense team's leftovers. Anything else to say?
I might be able to save you. I have decisive evidence.
Oh, no.
What was that?
Is this another one of her trick lunchboxes?
My apologies, but we have no further questioning. Or wait. My apologies, but we have no further questions to ask of you, Miss Starr.
Is this your jumbo lunchbox?
Whoa, a triple-decker! Out of deference to the witness's determination, I'll allow one more testimony. Let's hear about this decisive evidence.
Judge is being bought, dude.
Bruh, I'm pretty sure you could get fired for this. Like the Lunchland motto says, you won't be disappointed. What's she going to pull out of her lunchboxes this time?
One final stand, dude. We gotta survive.
I should have mentioned those 5 minutes when I wasn't looking at the crime scene. And now... Uh-oh. To the matter of the victim's shoe, did I not bring this up? 2 types of blood were found on this shoe. One, of course, was the victim's, and the other blood type matched that of the defendant, Miss Lana Sky. This shoe proves it. It's flawless, decisive evidence.
What? There was blood found on that shoe?
Try Lunchland for all of your lunch and decisive evidence needs.
Witness, what is the meaning of this? Why is this the first time I've heard of this evidence?
Simple, as I've already said. I don't trust you with evidence, Mr. Edgeworth. That's why I took the liberty of investigating this myself.
And you had blood tests performed?
Didn't I mention? I have 3 boyfriends in forensics.
Oh, Lord.
Good Lord.
In any case, Your Honor, I can't accept this as evidence.
What?
You must know the 2 rules of evidence law. Rule 1. No evidence shall be shown without the approval of the police department. In other words, this shoe is illegal evidence, at least for the time being.
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth sure is celebrating.
Not so fast, Mr. Edgeworth. Don't forget, I used to be a detective. As I mentioned previously, this shoe has already been tested by a member of the forensics department. As you can see, it was approved by the police department as of today. Even the general public can produce official evidence, Mr. Edgeworth.
How does it feel, Edgeworth?
Not too good.
Updated autopsy report, bitch. No. Ah!
Is that right, Mr. Wright?
It seems so. Edgeworth is looking pretty sullen.
You could at least study some evidence law, really.
The prosecution's complaint notwithstanding, it appears that this evidence satisfies the first rule of evidence law. However, it seems you have yet another count against you, witness.
Anything to ensure that the guilty are properly judged.
Victim shoe added to court record. White enamel shoe. Bears trace of blood from Goodman and Lana Sky.
Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Let's see what we can find.
Decisive evidence.
Why did you lie about those 5 minutes?
I guess you could say I just wanted people to look at the results.
The results?
How many times do I have to say this? I saw the chief prosecutor stab the victim before my very own eyes. Compared to that, a 5-minute blank means nothing.
Then why didn't you just tell the truth?
Don't make me laugh. We're dealing with the most untrustworthy of the vile lot known as prosecutors.
Falsified evidence, arranged testimonies, erasing and manipulating evidence. When you fight monsters, you need to use every trick in the book. This when the suspect is admitting she did it?
Hey, that is a good point, actually.
But false testimony is the most despicable crime of all, Miss Starr. Let's just get this over with.
And now to the matter of the victim's shoe. Did I not bring this up?
And you found this shoe at the scene of the crime?
I detained the chief prosecutor and notified the police department. I wanted to make myself useful while I was waiting for the police to arrive.
So, like an ill-trained pooch, you snuck off with a shoe.
I was afraid someone would erase the chief prosecutor's crime. This shoe was my secret weapon if that should happen. See this fashionable basket I have here? It carries more than lunchboxes, gentlemen. I'm happy for you and your lunch bag. I'm happy for you and your lunchbox bag, really.
In any case, you removed valuable evidence from the scene of a crime. Now tell us what you did next.
The judge is pissed with her. You can tell. He's like, okay, I'm letting you do this, but I'm still gonna just like smack.
I'm gonna charge you for this.
So you brought it to the forensics department.
If you're going to submit something as evidence in court, you need it approved. To do that, evidence must be analyzed by a forensics expert. And she got away with her little coup because she used to be a detective.
The shoe does appear to have bloodstains on it.
Well, the man was stabbed after all.
And that blood belonged to the victim, Detective Goodman.
As I said, there were 2 types of blood found on it.
You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant without a blood test. Wait. You can't say for sure the blood belonged to the defendant with a blood test. You claim to know something about blood tests, rookie? Huh? Well, speak up. Well, blood comes in 4 types. A, B, O, and AB. However, you can't tell from a blood test whether the murderer committed... Wait. You can't tell from a blood test whether a murder was committed in cold blood.
That's just a figure of speech, Mr. Wright.
Actually, we can differentiate between a million types of...
Wait.
Actually, we can differentiate between millions of types with all blood tests out there. Which means that we can more or less narrow any sample of blood down to just one person. Or so I hear.
That's pretty specific. If I had a little more time, I would have gotten a DNA test result.
But they said there's very little doubt it could be anyone but Miss Lana Skies.
So the suspect's blood was found on the victim's shoe.
That ties her directly to the death of Detective Goodman.
I was afraid he was going to say that. I can't let this evidence go through without a fight.
You ordered the peppered fish guts. Oh my god!
Oh, Lord!
Something like it hot, Mr. Wright. Some like your client. She's in enough hot water to make a whole vat of soup. Mr. Wright, do you or don't you have a problem with this shoe?
A problem? This is critical. Is there a problem with the victim's shoe?
There's a problem. We can't let this go through.
If I'm not imagining things, I'd say there's one critical problem with this evidence. A clear contradiction. The gleam in your eye. You're still young, rookie. I'd give you a peppered fish gut now, but you couldn't take the heat, could you?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has to say. What is the contradiction about the victim's shoe? Show us the problem with this evidence.
Oh, bloody Heisenberg.
Oh. Wait.
What?
Why would the shoe have blood on the bottom? It makes sense with the blood splatter on top, but on the bottom.
Okay, well, assuming that maybe some blood got onto the floor, she could have stepped in some. I guess we can try this.
Take that!
I wonder if you noticed. There's blood on the bottom of this shoe.
Don't mess with me, rookie.
Or it'll be your blood on the bottom of my shoe.
Indeed, there is quite a bit of blood on the bottom of the shoe.
It makes sense. The victim was stabbed with a knife. What could possibly be contradictory about the blood on the bottom of the shoe? Look at the...
What?
Look at the crime photo. Look what's on the ground.
No blood.
Not blood.
Hey, wait! Those aren't her shoes.
It could be her
that
shoes.
shoe was white, and those shoes are black. They should show up as white in this photo regardless.
That's true. Also, there's no blood on the ground as well. We got a double whammy with this one.
The problem lies in the footprint. The footprint? Note that the bottom of the victim's shoe is covered in blood. Then, isn't it strange? Why weren't there any bloody footprints by the scene of the crime?
Aha!
As you can see, there were no traces of any such footprints at the scene of the crime. That contradicts your claim about the shoe.
only shows part of the floor, so there could have been bloody footprints.
Then where are they, Mr. Edgeworth? Because we checked the scene and found nothing of the sort.
Order! 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 Well, witness?
What? Huh?
Great going, Mr. Wright, but is it true the lack of a footprint is a contradiction? But then we have to ask, why was there a footprint?
Or why wasn't there a footprint? Oh!
That's true. There has to be a reason why there wasn't a footprint.
Think, Mr. Wright, think!
The blood was added after.
Hey, I don't know why it's not there. I'm just good at finding contradictions.
What?
Oh. I see. Now I get it.
Get what?
Our witness is more devious than I gave her credit for.
Eh?
We were hoodwinked to the very end. But she slipped. There is one vital hint to the truth in her testimony.
What are you talking about?
Think back to when she told us about apprehending the suspects.
The chief prosecutor tried to resist, but her efforts were in vain. She knocked my hand aside, kicked over an oil drum. Oh no. Oh, she's beautiful, but deadly. A predator, this one. A leopard woman. Rawr.
I thought that was a strange thing for a normally cool-headed chief to do.
No kidding.
Now, witness, allow me to ask a very simple question. This oil drum, was it empty?
Oh, that. I'm not sure I like your attitude, Mr. Edgeworth. Though apparently you're not the slowest conveyor belt in the lunchbox factory.
Witness! Well, was the oil drum empty?
The oil drum kicked over by the chief prosecutor was brimming with water.
Water? What does that mean?
Still don't get it, Mr. Wright. Do you know, do you want to know the reason she knocked it over? The real reason?
Aha! You don't mean...
Yes, the suspect knocked over that oil drum for one reason and one reason alone. To erase the bloodstains that would become evidence against her.
That ties things up quite nicely. The bloodstains left on the victim's shoe tie her quite clearly to this murder. After the deed was done, she knocked over the oil drum to erase the telltale signs.
Why, that's a prosecutor's specialty, erasing evidence. That reminds me, Miss Sky's right hand was hurt. Didn't she say she cut herself when she stabbed him? So that's when my sister's blood got on the shoe.
Well, I see no reason to prolong this trial.
Mr. Wright, do something, please!
What? What can I do? Your sister has confessed to the crime, and she tried to conceal it.
But...
Enough. There is no need for further debates. The verdict, Your Honor.
Very well.
But Angel Star is on the prosecution's side! She could have been lying about the water!
This court finds the defendant, Miss Lana Sky...
Hold it. Oh.
Little girl, what did you just say?
Huh?
Me? Did you say that I, Angel Star, was on the prosecution's side? Well, yeah, you are. You're saying my sister hid evidence by erasing the bloody footprints. Well, I thought you had your fill, but here you are demanding a second helping. Another lunchbox. A lunchbox called evidence.
Whoa, wait, witness. Don't tell me you have something else.
The time for deliberation is past. Any further comments, and you will be held in contempt of court.
Your threats don't scare the cough-up queen. Look at this.
Oh no.
A photograph.
Oh, so it was the guy's shoe.
I had it just in case anyone had the gall to suggest that the white shoe didn't belong to the victim.
I see no room for error in this evidence.
Mr. Wright, wait! Look at the asphalt in this photo.
Hey, it's clearly wet.
It is.
Erasing the last trace of doubt from the court's mind. Immediately after the murder, the crime scene was washed with water.
I'm sorry, Mr. Wright. I guess I couldn't help after all.
It's not your fault. I knew I couldn't win this case from the beginning. And it seems this is what your sister wanted anyway. I'm sorry, Mia.
Right. Wet or not. Don't be so quick to throw in the towel. Get yourself up off the asphalt. Take another good look. Don't give up. Not until the bitter end.
This is the last piece of evidence. Let's take a good look at it. Oh, I can't use it.
We don't
yet.
have it.
Very well. This time I'd like to declare a verdict for good.
Your Honor, wait!
What is it with you people? Can I hand down my verdicts in peace anymore? Whatever it is, can it wait?
No, it can't. Then it'll be too late. Look at this photograph. The last one submitted. This trial isn't over until we give each piece of the evidence a proper consideration.
So, right. Are you saying there's a problem with this latest piece of evidence?
I'd like to take a look at it if I still can't look at it.
We can't still.
Yeah! I'll think later. Yeah, there's a problem. Right or wrong, I've got to go ahead with this.
I suppose since we've come this far, we should give every claim a fair shake. Very well, Mr. Wright. Show the court the problem in this photograph.
Look at the muffler.
Wait a minute. What the hell? No, that's not a muffler, that's the exhaust vent, but it has something crammed inside of it.
Remember she kept on saying something about a muffler. She was not talking about like a scarf. She was talking about in the car.
Oh, whoops.
The problem in this photograph is here.
What's this?
There's something poking out of the
No,
car's muffler.
There's something poking out of the car's muffler.
Oh, was that your line?
Yeah, that
My
was
bad.
Edgeworth.
Wait just a moment, Mr. Edgeworth.
Your Honor?
You just said muffler. However, I see no trace of a muffler or a scarf of any kind in this photograph.
A muffler is also a part of a car, a part on a car or motorcycle, Your Honor.
I've never seen a motorcycle that has a muffler.
Yeah, they have them.
They're too loud to have them.
Just think of it as part of the exhaust system. a pipe.
I see. And I see. What's that suspicious looking cloth sticking out of the car's muffler?
So what if there's something sticking out of the muffler? What does that have to do with this case? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Sorry, Miss Star, but it's not going to be that easy. In fact, you've already told us why this is important to the case. You said as much in your testimony. What?
Let's hear what Mr. Wright has on his mind. Tell us why you think this piece of cloth is in the muffler.
Or in the muffler is related.
The phone.
Oh, the phone? Oh, right. It was on the word muffler.
The word muffler was overheard during a call.
Miss Star, recall your testimony for the court. Yes. When I arrested her, she mentioned the muffler. That's what had me confused in my earlier testimony. Muffler. Could it be that the muffler you heard mentioned was actually this exhaust pipe? If so, that means this piece of cloth is vital evidence.
Well, it seems we will have to suspend the proceedings.
Suspend?
Oh, she said sus.
I find myself wondering about that piece of cloth. If we leave any questions unanswered here, we do a disservice to the law. Have the car at the crime scene inspected once more and bring me that cloth. The verdict will wait until after we've seen all the evidence. Agreed?
I suppose so.
Whew. That was close. But we made it. At least for now.
This court is adjourned for a 30-minute recess. It's lunchtime after all.
He's still hungry?
To be continued.
Jesus Christ.
This is probably a good place to end it.
Yeah, okay. Save file number 3. Sheesh.
No, we haven't survived another day, Joe, where the trial's still going.
Ay, 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 ay. Alright, guys. That's where we end it for this week. Next time, I guess we struggle again to find a way to keep this woman from getting the shocky chair.
The jockey chair.
Alright, guys. What?
No, I just said we just survived.
For now. Alright,
For
guys.
now.
We will see you next week. Until then.
We will see you later. Thank you for watching.
Always.